Hello everyone, and welcome back for part 2 of I'm taking over the GutPunchRP channel, and Bethany Hawke is taking over Kirkwall. So yay, because we like attacking dragons on this channel and we can't get enough of them. Hello everyone, thanks for dropping by. Little Fuzz, Big Daddy, No Fame Pod, I appreciate the lurk. Welcome to GutPunchRP. I usually don't do this, so please excuse my rambling. We are a tabletop gaming channel that focuses on inclusivity and diversity. We have a really awesome charity that we are, if you do the commands for donate, which I believe I got over here. We are accepting donations until the end of December. All donations go to I Need Diverse Games, which is a really awesome charity that it really pushes for, wow, I really should not be in charge of doing the intros ever, guys. Why did we think this was a good idea? But it's really cool because they give focus to creators of every single level in there, whether it's the writers, the game creators, the players, and give them opportunities and give them voice and give them platform. There we go. Words. Very difficult. Hi. Can we just start over? Just do a do-over. It's fine. It's fine. Going great. We're just going to keep trudging along. We're normally a tabletop channel, however we are on holiday break, so I am taking over and doing some Dragon Age, and hopefully can get a whole playthrough on until we come back. Otherwise I will be double booked, folks, and that'll be fun. I think that is everything. All bits and subs go back to the channel to help keep the lights on. Just a heads up on that aspect. All donations will be going to the charity, and if you donate up until the end of December, you are eligible for a really awesome drawing by our sponsor, Dungeons Gate. There we go. I knew I was forgetting something. How could I forget our amazing sponsors? They are a Midwest gaming store. Amazing. If you ever have an opportunity to stop by and visit them, gorgeous shop. Really cool selections. Until then, if you use GutPunchRP as a discount, you can visit their online store, dungeonsgate.com, I believe. Let me see if I get it. First try! There we go! Dungeonsgate.com. Use the code GutPunchRP. You get 10% off your shopping cart, excluding sale items. But they have given us a really amazing prize package, and you could get a chance to win that lovely prize package for, if you donate, you get in for the drawing. We'll draw at the end of December, I believe. And yeah. So go check out our Discord for more information. But I believe that's everything. If not, I'm just gonna hit rewind and do it again. But let's jump in and play some Dragon Age. Yesterday we did character creation, we got through the prologue, and we are just about to enter the city of Kirkwall and do a little hand wavy for our first year when we are working off our debt. But right now, we need to go get the rest of our party because we are severely lacking a rogue. So what kind of D&D shenanigery is this without a rogue? So let's load up. No, don't go back. Load up. There we go. We also, I think, need to level up some characters, which I did not look into at all what I should be doing with these folks. So luckily, I do have the DLC where you can go and get the potions to reset your skills, so at some point we may be doing that. But until then, let's kind of guess. You think with all the time I've played this game, I would remember the best options for this stuff, but it's been a while. And honestly, I usually don't play Mage. I like to stabby stab. I am tempted to get some points in healing, however, I think I'm going to stick with the primal. I'm going to be very confident that we can do this with no heals. Falsely so, but I'm going with it. I think Hawke can respec later. I could be really wrong on that aspect, but... let's see, do we want to boost? Oh yeah, especially if we're going to keep Aveline and Carver around. The Birdle's going to help us out. We're going to have to figure out our tactics, which, once again, I did not look into, and I will not put you guys through the boring aspect of me tinkering with those. I'll do those off camera and show you the final results. So until then, Okay, so since Aveline is going to be our tank, I'm pretty certain we need to do this and even across the board with, I think, Connor's strength take the priority. But we'll just do an even 1, 1, 1 for strength, con, willpower. And I did write down what ability I wanted her to have. Ooh, there we go. I want perception. Love those passive abilities. They'll make her immune to flanking, which is, this game has flanking, this game has backstabbing. Positioning is very important, especially on the harder levels, which we are not playing Nightmare mode. Thank goodness. Okay, so I'm pretty certain after we talk to Gamlin, this is going to take us right into the intro video for Prologue 1, which, since we are running with mods that replace our starting outfit, so we can look like Bethany Hawke instead of Marion or Garrett, we are going to have to remove some of the armor just because of how the code goes. It will glitch, and I don't know if you've ever had the floating missing body pieces glitches before, but that is exactly what's going to happen. So instead of that, we are going to take off the arms and the feet, and I think that's going to solve our problems for going into the intro, because at the start of the beginning, you'll see, but you get armor for whoever you work for, and there is no way you can change that armor with mods. So
any luck?
Yes, they've agreed to help us.
I'll speak to Athenril and see when the bribes can be made. Wait here.
I guess we did it. We're here to
We
stay,
did it!
at least for a while.
Oh, we gotta talk. Let's keep riding on the diplomat.
Blight may still spread, but for now we have a new home.
If only Bethany were here with us.
I'm right here.
And Wesley.
Mother, you've forgotten my name.
Let's just see what happens. We have a long year ahead of us.
Thus began the champion's first year in Kirkwall. Word arrived from across the sea that the hero of Ferelden had defeated the Blight. But Lothering was destroyed. Kirkwall was the champion's home now. So she remained, paying off her debt. Made a name for herself in the underworld. It was a busy year in the city. That's when the Qunari landed. A great storm had caught their ship and left hundreds of warriors stranded in the city, waiting to return home. That's also when the trouble began with the Mages. The Templars had become very powerful under Knight Commander Meredith. But, most importantly, that's when I first met the champion.
We're gonna meet Varric!
No! Andraste's tits, human. You know how many people want to hire onto this expedition?
Look, we know you're going into the deep roads. You'll need to hire the best, and we're...
No! You're too late. Already done.
The money from this trip could fix everything. You need us. We fought Darkspawn.
Look, Precious. I don't care if you tore the horns off an ogre with your bare hands.
You make him understand. We're running from your bloody Templars.
Okay, so the way that this game goes is there's 3 different voices for Hawke. There's like a diplomatic, good voice, there's a charming, sarcastic voice, and then there's an aggressive, direct voice. And it's the voice actor doing the lines like 3 different ways. And how it does that is you can actually change how your voice is, but your first choice at the very beginning of the game sets it going forward, and then every time you consistently hit more of the same choices, it creates a stack, but those stacks reset in each act. I'm taking a risk here because I can't quite remember how it goes, because I really want to play Bethany as like a blue personality, but I really want to pick the purple choice right here. So despite the fact this is the first choice of the act, if it screws us over, we'll fix it. We'll just really start dumping more blues. But I really want to tell Carver to settle his ass down.
My brother has a point. It's on his head, but it's still valid.
Oh, thanks for that.
So what about it, Bertrand? We're just what you need.
You're looking for a quick way out of the slums, right? You and every other Ferelden in this dump. Find another meal ticket.
Well, back to waiting for someone to turn us in.
It'll get harder if we're at each other's throats.
I know. It just seems like you either die in this city or you end up like the scum we're bargaining with. We need coin, status, something we can shove in that dwarf's face and keep people off our backs.
And buy shoes.
And all I can think of is Uncle Gamlen.
No, I don't want to be nice to Gamlen so far, but we gotta. Bethany would be nice to Gamlen.
He got us into the city, more or less. If there's a chance, he can push Bertrand.
Worth checking, I guess. What else can we do? We're losing ground, and I don't fancy waking up in the gallows.
Hey!
I knew a guy once who could take every coin out of your pockets just by smiling at you. But you don't have the style to work Hightown, let alone the Merchants Guild. You might want to find yourself a new line of work. Off you go. How do you do? Varric Tethras, at your service. I apologize for Bertrand. He wouldn't know an opportunity if it hit him square in the jaw.
But you would.
I would. What my brother doesn't realize is that we need someone like you. He would never admit it either. He's too proud. I, however, am quite practical.
Best intro ever. Honestly, Dragon Age 2 is pretty much a Dungeons & Dragons game. Like, this is a really great way to introduce all of your party, is how you start collecting people. Varric's is the best. Isabela's pretty good too, but Varric's is the best. I'm only slightly biased because I love my rogues. Let's investigate here. Are you in the expedition?
You're part of Bertrand's venture.
That's right. The deep roads wouldn't normally be my thing, but I can't allow the head of our family to go down there alone. So as you might imagine, I have more than a passing interest in this expedition's success.
You know who we are.
What makes you so certain we can help? You know nothing about us.
Oh, on the contrary, you've made quite the name for yourself over the last year. The Coterie has been squeezing smugglers out left and right, and the only group to survive owes it all to you two. The name Hawke is on many lips these days. Not bad for a Ferelden fresh off the boat.
All right, little bro, we'll give you a little nod. What about Carver?
You must have heard of my brother as well, then.
A little, yes, but it is you they speak most of, Messer.
That figures.
Your brother is certainly welcome to join us by all means, but I'll leave that in your hands.
Oh, I'm going. Without this expedition, we won't last out the year.
Oh, we gotta pick the charm with Varric. I know we said we're gonna pick blue, but it's Varric.
You're going awfully far out of your way just to hire another guard.
We don't need another hireling. We need a partner. The truth is, Bartran's been tearing his beard out trying to fund this on his own, but he can't do it. Invest in the expedition. 50 sovereigns and he can't refuse. Not with me there to vouch for you.
Your brother doesn't seem like the sort who's willing to split profits.
My brother is many things, but he is not stupid. Far better to share the profits than be trapped in a tide with 1,000 darkspawn between you and the exit. Trust me, he'll come around.
Alright, so what's going on here is, in the first game, the darkspawn, like, rose up from their caves and the dungeons and everything from underneath the ground, and, pretty much tried to invade the country of Ferelden. And so there's a lot of lore for when the darkspawn attack, and so what these brothers are trying to do is, there's a period of time after the Blight, after when the darkspawn attack, where the caves are empty, like they haven't returned or they've been killed off, and so you can go down there, and because there used to be old dwarven cities, old relics that have long since been taken over by the darkspawn. And so while they're not there, you can go in, do these expeditions, get some loot, and then get back out before they start returning. So that's what these guys are trying to do in this very narrow window, is find an entry underground, they apparently have a map that will have like somewhere they're going. He would vouch for me.
Why would you stick your neck out for a complete stranger?
I'd rather take a chance on someone with your reputation than head into the deep roads unprepared. And besides, we'd be your partners. I'm willing to give a little trust if you are.
This is one of the things that always kind of like... We just worked off a debt, and now we're getting into a new debt. We're having to then raise money to join this thing.
It sounds interesting. But if I had any gold, I wouldn't need this job.
You need to think big. There's only a brief window after a blight when the deep roads won't be crawling with darkspawn. The treasure you find down there could set you and your family up for life.
Come on. The dwarf makes some sense. No offense. Look, you started this, and it's a good idea. Certainly better than ending up in the gallows.
We work together, you and I, and before you know it, you'll have all the capital you need. What do you say?
I guess I didn't have to explain it. He just went ahead and explained it. And he looked better while he did it.
There might be nothing down there except darkspawn and rubble. How can you be sure we'll make a profit?
Well, Bartrand isn't grasping at strings. He's operating on some good information. Some of the deep roads are so old, even the dwarves have forgotten them. We just need to get down there. Then Bartrand will lead the way. You and I will be there to handle problems.
What makes you so certain you'll be useful to me?
I know everyone in this city worth knowing. I can help you find the jobs you need, and if you don't need me for that, there's always Bianca.
Bianca?
You named your crossbow.
And why not? She's a beauty. Isn't that right, sweetheart?
Oh, I forgot what one we were on. I think we already did, so you could help me. Let's just go. I'm supposed to trust you.
What's to stop you from taking my investment and running?
You'll be traveling with the expedition, and I'll be at your side. If I cross you, you'll be the first one to know, and I'll be the last.
You're asking me to take a lot on faith.
You're asking for a guarantee? I don't know that I can give you one. Look, I know the Templars have been asking questions. How terrible would it be to get out of the city for a while? If this works out, you'll be wealthy enough that the Order won't be able to touch you. You need the coin, and I need your help. We need each other. I can't make it sound better than that.
I don't think I've ever gotten that dialogue before, because that was one of the things that, you know, I think we mentioned last time, where Hawke's just flinging off fireballs in Lowtown and Hightown all the time and never getting caught. Well, this is kind of confirming that the Templars are talking. Whoops.
You have a deal.
Perfect. Kirkwall's crawling with work. You set aside some coin from every job and you'll have the money in no time.
Sure, easy. But maybe Aveline's got some bounties out. She joined the city guard, right?
We should talk privately when you get the chance. In the Hanged Man, maybe. I'll be there when I'm not with you. Now, let's go see what trouble we can stir up. Ah, Hightown, where the rich go to piss their money away. This really is the best place in Kirkwall.
And we got ourselves a rogue. Alright, let's get our gear back on. Alrighty. Let's go gather up some more party members and explore Hightown while we're at it.
Just keeping the peace.
So Aveline's gonna be
You know, Junior, it's eerie how much resemblance there is between you two.
She's my sister. Of course there's a resemblance.
Oh, you thought I meant Hawke. I was talking about Gamlin.
Make her I hate you, dwarf.
That's rude.
Nothing to say.
Oh. I see shiny. And we're just weaving through the columns, trying to see whether loot we can find. Oh, nope, nothing. See if we can prompt some dialogue between the town folk.
That's ridiculous. How could anyone believe that?
Kirkwall is going to the dogs, believe me.
Cover your ears,
You can't miss the
Mabari.
keep. It practically screams nothing fun ever happens here.
Oh yeah, I can't tell how many playthroughs I did before I finally looked up. This thing is huge.
You're part of the Amell family, aren't you? I had a report come in recently concerning your uncle. He's a colorful chap, to say the least.
That was as polite as she could put it.
Good day, Sarah.
Oh, we got something over here we can pick up. A lot of lore. We're just gonna put that back down. Let's go grab Aveline before we...
Must be terribly busy. I've been waiting most of the day. Fine day, Sarah.
Bestest buddy, how you been?
Aveline!
Hello, Hawke.
Been a while, hasn't it?
What? Oh, right. Sorry. It feels like we just talked. I've been keeping an eye on you. Information is one of the few perks of this job. Watch out for Bartrand. He's a son of a bitch.
You know I don't like it when you have people watch me.
Saved me camping on your doorstep. After what we went through to get here, well, you're no child, but I take care of my friends. The places they have me patrolling, I've got time.
Still having trouble? I thought you were past all that.
Lately, I don't know. I've been pushed out to some dead patrols. Maybe I stepped on someone's toes.
You can be forceful.
My charm, right? I should be able to go where I'm needed. In fact, I might have a job for you. Let me know if you want to do a favor for Kirkwall. Otherwise, I'm here if you need me. Maker knows I could use more satisfying work.
Oh boy, lots of questions. Okay. I feel like some of these she would punch us for. Oh, let's start.
Seems like Kirkwall suits you.
It has been a challenge. Lots of opportunity, if you're the type the locals want.
Are you?
If you argue enough, you kind of convince yourself.
It's been a year settling in. Are you all right?
You don't need to coddle me. I am where I am. How close I hold my memories is my own business.
This must be a very different pace from serving King Kalen.
I love that life, but there's a new king for a new Ferelden. Seems cocksure, but I guess he was there when the Archdemon fell. Can't fault an active hand. It's just one more change, though. The real end for me was Ostagar. What about you, Carver? You were there. Do you feel something similar?
No.
All right, then. Bit of a tit, your brother.
Ha! She gets it.
The Blight is over. You could go back to Lothering.
That wasn't home for me. It was just where the Horde pressed us. It wasn't the first village I saw fall. But you don't get used to people losing everything.
Oh, this one seems odd. I only went back to fight, but we didn't fight. We weren't in the army. Let's try this way. It was sad to leave that way.
It's not how I wanted to say goodbye. I'll say that.
You can't go home again. That's supposed to be about maturity. It's not the same if you don't have the option.
I think we already did Would You Return to Ferelden? If not...
All right, Aveline. You have something worth doing?
My patrols may be empty walks in the dark, but there's something big coming up, and I could use you. An ambush, probably for a caravan, although I can't find any shipments that match up. Doesn't matter though. Highwaymen waiting for someone to rob. I'm putting a stop to it, my district or not.
Do you have a name or anything else to go on?
Not important. If we show up and they attack, they're bad. Simple as that. I'll wager it's smugglers, though. Like I said, seems like an obvious trap for a caravan.
I like her style.
I'm no guard, Aveline.
There's only so many of us. Temporary recruits are expected time to time, as long as they're competent. You still claim to be competent, right?
You've been nosing around outside your commission.
I have contacts, and they're complaining about a lack of meat. Thugs and such. Someone is hiring. And one or two were told to prepare for travelers. You want to be good at this job? You pay attention to what's missing, and when people arrange escape routes.
I don't want her to tell the other guards, so we're not gonna go with that one. So yeah, let's do it.
Aveline, you've got yourself a partner.
I knew I could count on you. They're hidden up Sundermount, remote and rough, but we can make good time with a shortcut this side. And no, you can't run off and do it without me. I trust you, but I have to be there. You're acting on behalf of the Guard.
And we got ourselves an Aveline. Alright, what am I supposed to put into a DPS warrior? I do want to get his con up to the 20s eventually. Let's just focus on strength and willpower for now. And see how badly that bites me in the butt. I think we can... You know, we did just give Hawke the Winter Grasp ability to create Brittle. Let's go ahead and go with that. Okay. I'm pretty certain... Yeah, Cunning is what you need to disarm traps, which means Varric is going to be awful at it. I think we want to just dump it into Dexterity for him and bump up his stamina. Once again, I could be completely lying about all of this. We may have to dump some gold into fixing everyone's stats. Just... I think we just want to dump the points into Bianca. These are both activated. Let's go ahead and make that a disorient. Alright, let's just explore here, make sure we're not missing any goodies. Why am I Carver? No. Grab some lore. Sometimes the lore will lead to more quests. Most of the time, it's just either you find items you can sell, or, hey buddies, don't mind us. Varric, you got this? Yeah.
Piece of cake.
You guys didn't see anything at all. Don't mind us at all. See, any of these guys have their shields on them? I don't think they do. But you will see that Aveline is still wearing her husband's shield because her husband was a Templar. These are the city guard shields over here. We haven't found Isabela yet. I looked into it. We can't get Isabela until we get Anders, and we can't get Anders until we talk to Varric. And I just got my dwarf.
How much longer do I have to wait?
Forever. The Viscount isn't available till Act 2.
The Viscount must be terribly busy.
He's not even preloaded yet, folks. You got a long wait.
Ow! Parchment cut.
Nope, can't even get through there yet.
Good luck getting in. I've been waiting all day. Good luck getting in. I've been waiting all day.
Seneschal Braun is really slacking off if all these people are waiting.
Good luck getting in. I've been waiting all day.
Okay, someone, you need some new dialogue. Just shake it up a little bit.
You're looking well, Sirrah.
Thank you. Don't mind us, Braun. We're just gonna go ransack your office. You don't see anything at all. Okay, this one is interesting. There's a bunch of different enigmas hidden around Kirkwall. And when you get all of them, it unlocks a quest. And you get your ass beat by a demon. Doesn't play around. But this is kind of interesting. You don't really know what's going on. Like, you don't realize that you have to collect these things. There's nothing really that tells you. But yeah, it's talking about how the Viscount is suspicious. The bribe was sufficient to gain access to the restricted section of the archives. When the slaves revolted, they hunted the magisters and burned the city, at least the parts that could be burned. One account said the streets were littered with the piles of scrolls and books set aflame. Is our quest futile? Did the slaves destroy the answer? As Mafaret's armies toppled the Imperium, they sent 3 magisters and their legions here. They never arrived. But why march here of all places? What were they coming here for? Signed, the Band of 3. So I think there's 3 or 4 of them. We'll see if we can find him through this. I'm gonna try for as much of a 100% playthrough without being bonkers. I don't think Varric can do this one.
That's not really my thing.
You tried, buddy. Okay, that door's locked, but let's annoy Ron. I don't think we have
The
yet.
office of the Viscount is not open to the public, especially recent arrivals not actually part of the public.
Hey, we're in the public. We're part of the public. Don't be rude. Alright, I think...
Good luck getting in. I've been waiting all day.
Good day, Sarah.
Thank you. See? Some folks know how to be polite. Alright, this is our map, which is kind of cool. So, we're up at the Viscount Keep all the way here. You got Hightown, and a few more of these things will unlock as we start exploring. But we're gonna go back to Hightown, which is how we got here. Let's just...
A Ferelden in the guard. What will they think of next?
You have a problem with that?
Me? My family's not native either. I'm just surprised. A lot of old prejudice in the guard.
I'll give them plenty of reason to change their minds.
You know, it's possible they're just scared shitless of you. That's my theory, anyway.
That's actually a very valid theory. That would work for me. I would not question it 100%. Any goodies over here? Varric. Varric, what you find? Nothing.
Sorry.
Just making our way through Hightown.
Vivian will be devastated if I don't find Taffy.
Sebastian, stop this madness. The Chantry cannot condone revenge, Sebastian.
It is my right, my duty, to show these assassins there is nowhere in the Free Marches to hide.
This is murder.
No. What happened to my family was murder.
Hey, Rifle Stud. Welcome to the show. We just got to meet Sebastian. Actually, not really. We got to see him speak his really awesome Scottish accent and walk away with a badass line. Probably the coolest thing he says is an entire game. A grave crime was committed against all free-thinking men and women in the Free Marches. The ruling Vale family in Starkhaven, my family, was brutally murdered down to the youngest babe in arms. This massacre was carried out by members of the Flint Mercenary Company. I hereby offer a bounty on the head of each Flint Company soldier in the Kirkwall vicinity. Prince Sebastian Vale. Eventually we get to recruit him. Not yet.
And Andraste did say, those who harm a house of the Maker have done harm unto the Maker himself.
The Chantry, not the symbol it could be.
That's it? That's all you gotta say? Okay, Evelyn. Nope, no loot. Hey! Thanks for subscribing, Dr. Psycho. And for 26 months, I think that's a record. Alright, this is... Yeah, I don't think I've ever looked up here either. This is their church. This is a bit excessive, guys. We just want to make sure we grab...
So, what do you do, Aveline?
You know I'm a guard. Why are you asking?
I mean in your off-duty hours, for fun. You've heard of it, I hope.
These are my off-duty hours.
And the trend of you scaring the piss out of me continues.
She's hanging out with me, her bestest buddy. Don't shame her. Yeah, you just, no vested interest in the channel. You just coming by to vibe, supporting. We appreciate you. Okay, this seems really important and like... And it's just like the commandments of the Maker, which is their god, and it's just a pile on the floor. Somebody's getting in trouble. Oh, these guys have like the best gossip.
The Maker's gaze be upon you, and grew jealous of the life they could not feel. Could not
heard Sister Alima has been dipping into the spirits again.
I can't believe you noticed the smoke coming from her lately.
Hey, thanks, old slow tiger. I'll happily take some of Jeff Bezos' money.
Just hope she doesn't get too close to the candles.
These two are so salty, and I love it. Hey, I hope dinner was good. Oh, that's kind of cool. I've never noticed the gold glint in these flags before. Wonder if that's the light hitting it or that's part of the pattern. Alright, Par Volum is the Qunari country. It's currently in war with Tevinter. Hopefully we get to see them in the next game. We keep getting teased. Hey, Chipotle's good. I also made a burrito bowl, but it was definitely a quick throw some rice in.
Take away this burning itch.
Dude, you are in public.
I'll never step foot in that brothel again. I swear.
You don't need church, you need a doctor, dude. Yeah. I think did I have these on the wrong side? Hold on, we're swapping earbuds. If your earbuds are falling out, try swapping them. I'm not gonna read all the lore. I'll like skim the good ones. At least the ones I find interesting or stuff that's quest related. Something tinged over here. What was it? What's going on? History of the Chantry. No one cares that much to make it that hard to click. Why would you do that to me? Hey, thank you. I tried. I'll have to look up what the official one is. I think it's Ember from... I don't want to say in case I get it wrong, but I'll have to look up the origin of where I got it. And that was the overlays. If for anyone chiming in, not knowing who I'm talking to. That's a really long prayer. That's a lot of words. And I'm very uncomfortable looking up this figure skirts. And why would they leave all the melting wax going onto the floor? I think I'm gonna wait till we have Isabela, because I think Isabela has a few good lines when we first talked to the Grand Cleric Athena. And I don't think she has anything good otherwise. Other than some words about Sebastian. I don't quite remember, but I don't intend to do Sebastian's quest yet since we can't recruit him until the second act.
Dear Maker, please help Ravine find his way to me. After his grandfather and mother died, he's all I have left.
That sounds like a side quest. Okay, I think we are good here.
Sorry,
Oop.
I didn't see you there. Sister Alima told me I should keep my head up more often.
I hear Sister Alima's been dipping into the spirits. Okay, there we go. We've just unlocked the Chantry, so we can now speed run there if we don't want to do the walkie walk. Let's explore the rest of Hightown really quick. Except
Did you approve my application?
Ooh.
I can't make you a guard carver.
We were both soldiers. Why won't they take me?
I was an officer, and I follow orders.
No, you don't.
I also think of others before myself. You seem tired of that, and that's dangerous.
Just when it's not my choice. You told them not to take me, didn't you?
Yes.
Like she said, you're a bit of a tit. Sorry, dude. Yes, I would love to see some Isabela and Iron Bull interactions. I did not know I need that in my life until now, and I don't think it's ever going to happen. Why would you do that to me, Dr. Psycho? Yeah, we can keep on exploring Hightown by going higher. Alright, what are some NPCs we think it's going to be in Dad, aka Dragon Age Dreadwolf? I'm really hoping for Zafron.
I should take a trip to the country.
Yes, Dorian in the mix. Well, if we're going to Deventure, he better be making an appearance. Because I think he's one of the... Yeah, he's one of the characters, the companions who he'll leave, but I don't think you can actually kill him at all. I could be wrong on that. So I think he's kind of a built-in... You're going to Deventure, right? Like, he's gotta be there. And where there's Dorian, there's gotta be the Iron Bull. Now we just need an Isabela. I forget about this crate, like on almost every playthrough. I always think it's gonna have something cooler, and it's always trash. Alright, do we want to go to the brothel now, or do I wait until we have Isabela?
Andraste's grace be with you.
It's a little awkward taking Carver in there. It's really awkward taking Carver in there. Ooh, crate! Crate next to a barrel.
Have you seen a dog? Small, with a blue bow about her neck.
No, but I've seen a big dog. That's one side quest I'm really sad we don't ever get to solve. Or maybe we do. One aspect that's a little weird that I think they carry on through all three of these is some of the trash items you find are actually quest items that belong to random citizens that I guess you learn need them by the random dialogue they say as you run past them. And I think the quest journal like will kind of point you where you need to go and what NPCs you need to deliver it. But it's a little weird because sometimes you'll just be walking by like, oh, I can give this item to this person and have no idea why you were giving this skeleton finger to this man in Darktown. It's like, can I have just
I hope it doesn't rain.
just an ounce of context, please? Alright, Dorian, Iron Bull, Varric, and Solus as NPCs, not necessarily party members in Dad. I agree with that. That seems solid. I don't think we're gonna get another companion come back to be in the party again. I think that's kind of where a lot of the complications in Inquisition came to be about, is trying to juggle all the different possibilities and then bringing back an NPC to be a companion after all those choices and the things they may have seen. We don't want to talk to Bertrand because he's an ass. But however, we do want to talk to Bodon and Sandal.
Bodan Fedic, purveyor of goods both common and rare, at your service. And this is my son Sandal, who is as brilliant an enchanter as you'll ever find. Say hello to the nice human, Sandal.
Hello.
We shall be accompanying your expedition and providing the needed supplies. It's all quite exciting, isn't it?
Here's a duo I'm still mad did not make it into Inquisition. I hope these two make it to Dad. All the enchantments.
You aren't worried about venturing into such a dangerous place?
Not with such fine protection. But I digress. Do you wish to peruse my wares, or perhaps make use of Sandal's unique talents?
Enchantment?
Just so.
Of course, they're like used to being in dangerous positions. They traveled with the Grey Wardens for the entire campaign and survived, and their camp got attacked. Like, talk about trying to take a long rest in the campsite getting attacked in the middle of the night. Dragon Age, it really is D&D, folks.
I thought all enchanters were mages.
Not at all. The fabled dwarven resistance to magic has allowed enchantment of crafts for countless ages. Granted, most dwarven smiths must work for many, many years to learn the skill, but my boy is a natural, a savant beyond compare.
I like enchantment.
And he enjoys his work. What more could one ask?
Alright, so random tidbit side lore. Dwarves can't do magic. It is built into the lore, and they're actually supposed to have some magic resistance if you play a dwarf in Origins or Inquisition. But Sandal can do, like, more than once. Like, he'll just do random magic things, and you're like... So I'm hoping we follow up. I'm really hoping we get Sandal and Dad, and we get some sort of explanation. I'm sure somewhere in the books and the comics it goes into it more. But I want it to be in the game, because I play the game. I don't necessarily read the other stuff.
You two don't seem the sort to hire onto this sort of expedition.
My son and I have never played it safe. Never captured a tried and true rose.
That's accurate.
In fact, we have just returned from adventures while accompanying the hero of Ferelden, legendary Grey Warden and Vanquisher of the Blight.
So you helped to defeat the Blight?
In our small way, perhaps. We did not fight at the Grey Warden's side, of course. I hear that the hero is married to the king now. Fancy that. A Grey Warden queen.
Yeah, I did.
But surely my past is hardly of interest to the likes of you.
I have no money to buy. Although I think we have some trash we can get rid of.
By all means, feel free to peruse my wares whenever you wish.
Oh, I gotta talk to the bag.
Don't mind him, monsieur. Sandal's never been one for conversation.
I guess we can start selling off the stuff we're not gonna need. Yeah, go ahead and sell all the junk. Alright, so unfortunately in Act 1 you have a very delicate balancing act of you have to get 50 gold, which it is possible to get 50 gold in the game and then some extra, but it's not quite clear how much extra. But there is a mechanic if you don't earn enough gold by the time you reach to the end quest, or if you jump to the end quest before doing enough side quests to earn that gold, because you could just do the main quest line. You pretty much get to go borrow some money from a very shady peddler. A pawn shop, if you will, who definitely comes to try and collect in Act 2 or 3, I believe. Alright, I'm wearing Robes of the Champion, yes. So I can just get rid of the gear. One nice thing / annoying thing about this game is all the gear that you get, so the chest piece, the boots, the gloves, only you can wear, so you're just keeping track of your outfit. You get to buy upgrades for everyone else, but their look stays the same. So on one hand, you're not trying to balance 7 different outfits and deciding what robes and armor you need to keep. So if you yourself don't need it, which one of the mods I got is the champion gear. It will scale level with you, so you get all of the gear at level 1, you pop it on, and it's supposed to take a level 1 benefit, but some nice slightly modded 1 benefits, but then it starts scaling as you go. But since it's kind of Act 3 stuff, you do get a little bit of coin of that, so we already got 6 gold. That's pretty nice, actually. Which actually, while we're here, I'm gonna go ahead and buy whatever health potions he has. We should be okay for injury kits. And we'll play Delirium by ear.
The dwarf says the darkspawn are mostly gone. He'd better be right.
That dwarf better be right. I don't want to catch the blight down there.
Aveline?
Guardsman Aveline.
Alright, what do you have to buy? Just checking to see if anyone has... Oh, the backpack upgrade. Okay, we're... Right when I tell you, we need to save money so we can earn this 50 gold, and I'm just buying everything. But you can't skip over the backpack upgrade. It's very important. Do you not see how bad of a hoarder I am? I will grab everything. And then assess later if I need it. Alright, let's talk to the shopkeepers, and I think we can finally leave Hightown.
Long time no see, my friend.
Worthy. When did you get back into town?
Oh, just a month or so ago. Things didn't work out in Orzammar. You aren't still working for Athenril, are you? Your year must be up by now.
I'm looking to become an explorer of a sort.
I heard. Bartrand's hard to take, but his information is usually good.
Hard to take? That's putting it mildly.
I'll tell you what. I still have my old contacts. You need some rune crafting done, I can arrange it for you. Take care, Hawke. Don't get dead.
Some solid advice right there.
Another Ferelden street rat? Are you here to waste my time, or do you actually have coin to spend?
I want to be annoying, but it's Bethany.
Are you an armorer? A weaponsmith?
My stock is varied. What all my wares have in common, however, is quality. Only the best for my distinguished patrons. See for yourself.
I think "Don't Get Dead" is gonna be my D&D's new catchphrase. Don't know who yet. Doesn't quite feel right for Scotty. Alright, we gotta remember that the rune is back here, because that'll be nice when we actually get some extra money. Gives us an extra point to get an ability. Or an ability point or a talent point, I forget which, we already passed it. Okay, I'm not seeing... Okay.
You want daggers? Got them
Yes.
too?
Always want daggers. Campaign 2. Don't Get Dead. DGD. There we go. The campaign's halfway done now, Jess. What more do we need? Alright, I think we can finally leave Hightown! Get to go to the very cleverly named Lowtown.
No, Junior. You're looking at this all wrong.
Whatever it is you're about to say, I'm not interested.
I'm a professional younger brother. Trust me, the center of attention's the worst place to be. When things go wrong, and they always do, that's where all the fingers point. Look at any kingdom in Thedas. You've got people who warm thrones, and people nobody sees who do the real work.
And my sister is a queen in this scenario. Perfect.
Point, missing it. Oh well.
My. If it isn't Hawke.
Good to see you again, Elegant.
Lady Elegant, if you don't mind. I'm a married woman now. Last time we met, you were still in Athenral's employ. Things have been going well since then?
It isn't always easy, but things are going well enough.
That's wonderful to hear. You may recall I sometimes provided potions for Athenral. I'd be willing to extend you the same courtesy if you like. All I ask is you inform me of any interesting reagents you find. In exchange, I'll approach my contacts on your behalf. And of course you'll need the appropriate recipes, such as this one. Free, for old time's sake.
Crafting's a bit weird in this game. So instead of going out and gathering like 10 elf fruit in a vial, there's only so many elf fruit in the game. So in this entire game, there's only 9 placed across all the maps. And the different recipes will require... So once you find those 9, you now have 9 for all eternity. And so once I find one, I can make this potion an elf fruit potion, which requires 1 elf fruit, and then it costs 37 silver. And so I don't have to go gather components or anything of that sort. I just bring the silver, but I still have to go initially find out where the components are so we have access to them. It's a little weird. I'm on the fence with if I like it or not, because on one hand it kind of takes out the farming aspect, so you're not constantly stopping to grab all the elf fruit like you are in Inquisition.
The Merchants Guild has their fingers in all these pies. Well, not the actual pies. They're clean as far as I know.
Although it is nice then, because you can technically get unlimited whatever potions and traps, bombs, runes, because since the components are unlimited, you're never limited to how many there are in the game or how hard they are to find. But if you never find that one ambrosia or whatever, you can never make those things. And there is only one to find this game, and I don't always find it.
I believe you lost this somewhere.
Oh.
You have done a great kindness in returning this.
See, it's that. I just completed a quest and I didn't even realize it. I just thought that person wanted to chat with me. Alright. Nada.
I have only the finest Andivan merchandise.
One so wealthy could use a new pair of boots, yes?
Don't shame my boots. There we go. Okay, so we got another backpack, which we will take. And here is an upgrade to Varric's armor, which we will go ahead and grab now before I forget. And oh boy, we started with 6 gold and we're already down to 2 gold. We probably need to start being a little better or actually start questing.
Will everyone please just step back? My mother's in labor. The baby's come early. Can anyone help her? I'll send word to the healer, but...
My son's hurt bad. Cart overturned on him in the blasted bone pit.
Everyone in your turn. I promise we have donations coming in. There will be food and medicine for all of you.
If you're seeking aid, leave your name with my girl. We serve everyone here. No one came from Ferelden without trouble.
but I can't give priority to anyone who's already found work and lodging.
Is there a way I can assist these people?
If you've coin to spare, we won't turn it down. Donations go in the box up front. Anything else?
I just want to see your wares.
Look around. We don't often get customers with actual coin to spend.
I have 2 coin. 2 gold. Oh. I think there's an achievement to collect all these and then do that, so... Oh boy. I'm just... spending all the money. Is the shop right here? Oh yeah, same shop. Oh no, more shops. Okay, that's not a pattern, so we can skip it. And we don't need any more. Unfortunately, like, all of the wares change in the axe, so if you don't get the upgrades in the patterns...
You want daggers? Got them too?
You have to do it within the axe, so if you don't get it when it's available now, which we have some time. We have quite a few quests that we need to do. I can go ahead and sell my junk. Get 6 silver back.
From the highest heights of Mount Davarus is travelled. A pouch of Andraste's ashes. Verified by the scholar Genitivi. These ashes cure any ailment and provides virility in more intimate matters. Do I have a volunteer?
I'll try.
Just a small pinch, Sarah. There you go.
My God, it's gone.
Cured by the Maker himself.
That's enough. Clear out, you charlatans.
I give her A+ acting. That was pretty convincing.
Every coin those swindlers nab goes straight to the carter's coffers. They must be stopped.
Yeah, this is the bizarre thing about this game is you can literally get a quest from anything, really. Sometimes it's the dialogue, sometimes it's trash on the floor. That was watching 2 NPCs talk it out.
I don't like some of the people you've been associating with, Carver.
Talk to my sister. She's the one in charge.
Maybe, but I know you get around. This city's full of people who are dead set on ending badly. I don't want to see you end up the same way.
Would asking you to stop spying on me help in the least?
No.
So if you saw Dragon Age Absolution, it mentions the Hanged Man, which is where we're going to be spending a lot of our time. This is kind of the home base. As any good D&D game, here is our tavern that we'll be returning to frequently. Isabela hangs out here, Varric hangs out here. This way we can get the gossip from the bartender.
Welcome to the Hanged Man.
What's the word on the street?
Apparently, the Kunari are just waiting for a ship to take them back to Parvolan. Hope it comes soon.
Thanks. I should go.
Anytime.
Guess we can't order a drink yet.
Let's have again, huh?
You have to when you're dealing with this lot. Let's see how you like drunk men pinching your ass and trying to litter
Ew. Omen does not get paid enough. Alright.
You work here, right? I'll get more of that air.
Don't you dare speak of the cursed timeline, little fuzz. Alistair never shows up here drunk. He always ends up the king and nothing bad ever happens to him ever again.
You heard about that Deep Roads expedition? They say anyone who goes down there is getting rich. You don't think you'll need drinks served down there, do you?
So, Carver, have you thought about what you'll do if your expedition doesn't pay off?
This is our only chance, and you know it.
You're so damned proud you couldn't pick up a trade.
And who would take a Ferelden apprentice? Maybe in another year I could work my way up to Piss Boy.
Fine, let's crawl down some holes. Good bloody luck for your sake.
Listen, Dr. Psycho. Alistair offers you cheese. He likes the dog. What more do you need in a romance partner? Alright, we are in Varric's quarters, which I believe we can now chat with our...
So, here's the thing. We need to find a way into the Deep Roads. Bartrand can lead us to the right place once we're down there, but we need a good entrance.
I fought Darkspawn, but I've never been to the Deep Roads.
Fortunately, I've received some new information. There's a Grey Warden in the city. If anyone knows how to get down there, it'll be him.
This is very accurate. I romance Colin for the cape and the cape only.
Why would a Grey Warden know that?
The Wardens don't just fight Darkspawn. They forge into the Deep Roads all the time. And if he doesn't know, he might be able to point us to those who do.
Are there any other options?
None at the moment. Bartrand had an entrance lined up, but it was a bust. I'll keep looking, but if we don't find something, we'll have a fancy expedition with nowhere to go.
Sounds like you have it all planned out, Varric.
And that, Miss Eyre, is why I'm here. Supposedly, this Grey Warden came in with some other Ferelden refugees not long ago. A Lowtown woman named Lorene has been helping the Fereldans. We talked to her. Maybe we learn where he is. I'll keep after my contacts, see if I can drum up any other work.
Hey, we just happened to talk to Lorene, so we know where to find her. Okay, listen, Dr. Psychowl, and I maintain this. When you complete the romance and you get to sleep with someone, you should be able to steal their shit. Hey, Tony Akados? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the show, and welcome to my rant about how if you sleep with a character in Dragon Age, you should be able to steal their clothing. And I will forever be mad you can't steal Colin's cape.
Edwina's the meanest waitress I've ever met, but she keeps my drink full. I think I might love her.
Varric would totally take Edwina on the expedition if he had the chance. His furry mantle is pretty much the fantasy equivalent of the hoodie, okay? You should be able to take it. I got that man's clothes off, I should be able to take it with me on the way out.
What are you looking at?
Varric, my love, do your roguey shit. The door? Oh, no. Oh, this guy's fun. Come back.
Do you ever feel like you're part of a story that someone's telling?
All the time.
Whoever was telling the story had made me more handsome.
Oh, buddy, you're fine just the way you are. You are handsome. So many doors. Okay, I think we cleared out this place. You and me, Lil Fuzz, I love finding all of the random stuff. It is pure joy. Okay, so we need to go back to Lowtown now. Talking to Varric unlocked some quest.
I'm surprised you still travel with this, Aveline.
Carver, don't.
You're ever so busy with the guardsmen. It must be a burden to slum with the refugees.
It's oddly comforting that you insult me like I'm family.
That wasn't... No, I didn't mean that.
I know, but you should be glad that's how I took it.
He tries so hard.
And trust this grace, have mercy.
Carver really does need some friends of his own. You gotta feel bad for him. Like, I know in this playthrough we're wink wink, we're twins, so it's not that uncommon to have similar friends, but in every other playthrough he really is that younger brother just tagging along with the older brother's friend group. Oh man, okay, we found Aveline's thing, but we can't afford it. Okay. It is here. I am not going to remember this. I'm probably gonna have to make a note somewhere. Oh, you know what? We have to go back to the house anyway to unlock more quests, and that's where all the DLC content is. I think we can sell enough stuff to be able to get her upgrades. Just gonna run around and explore the rest of this place. These are the roads that's gonna take us down to, I think, Darktown? Here we go. So this is one of the components that we'll find. There are only so many components. So that is one of the spindleweed we can find. There is an achievement called the Supplier, I believe, where you collect everything. And it is, I have not gotten it on the computer. I got it on the Xbox forever ago, but that means nothing to me right now because I'm not on the Xbox. So I therefore have to start over and get it new. And technically on this, I haven't gotten a romance achievement either because my dumbass romanced Sebastian. It was the Scottish accent that did me in. It was a terrible choice. I did it so you didn't do it yourselves. Don't do it. Alright, if you haven't played before, this is the alienage. Most large cities have them, and it is... This franchise is extremely big into the racism and the slavery, unfortunately. So the elves are really much treated like shit, like the mages. And if you're an elf mage, doubly so. And they really treat the elves like second-class citizens. It's gross, it's nasty, and so this is where the city elves have to live. And they even put in like that secondary layer of racism too, where like the Dalish elves, which are the ones that kind of hold on to their culture, and they're nomads and travel to, throughout the land trying to reclaim parts of their old heritage that's been lost due to getting conquered and colonized and all that fun jazz. They kind of butt heads with the city elves, who they see as traitors, and so we'll see that occasionally. I think in Dragon Age 2 actually it pops up because we return to the alienage quite a bit.
The worst is over. I pray she'll get better.
I did it so you didn't have to, Jess. It is horrible, it's awful, and you don't even get credit for it. I got lured in by the Scottish accent, and he did me dirty. my first playthrough was a city elf in Dragon Age Origins, which, what an intro to the Dragon Age franchise. Let me tell you, that was, whew, that was rough. I've been meaning to do a Dalish elf origin because I just think it looks fun and different. I haven't done that one yet. I did start a Dalish Inquisitor. I didn't get very far in that playthrough though.
No refunds on the ashes, friend.
Oh, these are the coterie we need to beat up for that guard. Okay, guys, we finally get some action. That's this. We're walking by. We're not doing anything.
No offense to your uncle, but this house smells like really old vintage.
Yeah, Gamlen's the worst. Alright, we could buff everyone up and go in there, but you know what? Actually, you know what? What we're gonna do? I'm gonna chill here, which... Move freely, pause. So I think... Oh, no, that's pause the game. What's the command for stay? I don't remember. Nope, that's run. Oh, no, just really quick. Nope. Well, I'm gonna have to learn that. Anyone know off the top of your head how you can get what the key binding is for... Do I just do H? There we go! It's H for hold. I'm smart. Hey, Carver! Buddy! Go talk to them. Thanks, bro.
That's enough! You me! I stand for all of us! How about you?
No, don't hit me. Aveline, what are you doing? Hit him. Please and thank you.
That's enough!
Oh, Carver. Sorry, bro. This may have been a bad idea. Yep. We may get our first TPK. Run! Kite, 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 kite! That's a loop.
Hey there, lovely.
Come on, keep running.
When's the fighting start? Bianca's starting to get bored.
Kite, kite, kite. Alright, Aveline, honey. Take a health potion. Oh boy, that hurt. Ow. Ow.
Using potion. Fix me. I stand for all of us.
The carcass. I can't move.
There.
Dude, give it up.
I deny you.
Aveline, help me!
Where are you going, darling?
The carter sends its
Oh, don't hurt my dwarf. Carver. Not Carver. Varric, come on, buddy. Where are you? There we go.
You dwarves, Skyer!
You go through me before anyone else. How about you? What a waste.
Okay, Varric, dude, get out of the way. He's gonna hit you again.
I deny you. Done.
Always watching out for your little brother.
Sorry, dude, I wasn't expecting it to get that rough. Someone looks like he's getting a dressing down in the corner.
Hard to believe they left me nothing.
Well, Mother was pretty steamed when you ran off with your Ferelden apostate.
I'm still their daughter, their eldest.
Oh, I forgot the weird second floor in this place.
Get out of my face!
Love you too, Uncle.
Mother's bad enough. I don't need you nagging me.
My children have been in servitude for a year. They should be nobility.
If wishes were poppy, we'd all be dreaming.
This is the way things are, Mother. Gambling can't change it now.
Your mother was supposed to marry the Comte de Lancey, and instead she ran off with some Ferelden apostate. You don't get to stay the favorite when you do that.
Where is Father's will? If I could just see for myself.
It's not here, all right? It was read, it went in the vault. No one needed to look at it again.
I know the Amels were nobility, Mother, but not much else. Why don't you ever talk about them?
The Amels have been a noble family in Kirkwall since Garahel drove out the Fourth Blight. But we've always carried magic in our blood. It's been a stain on our lineage. No family of good standing would ever marry into a line with magic. When I chose your father, I was bringing more magic into our line, not less. I think that's what hurt my parents the most.
That's just rude.
Did Grandfather mention Mother in his will at all?
Our father died when you were still in Pinafores, girl. You can hardly expect me to remember.
Oh, of course not. Why should you do something reasonable?
That touched a nerve. What's in there that you don't want us to see?
Nothing. But you won't be seeing the bloody thing. It's still locked up on the estate, and that's long out of my hands.
What daft bastard leaves that behind?
It was old news. You think I've been sitting here for 25 years waiting for Leandra to slink back?
Who bought the estate, Gamlen? Perhaps I could speak to them. Was it the Reinhardts?
No one you know. Get used to Lowtown, sister. That's where we're going to stay.
He seems awfully defensive. I wonder why. I know, do you have another thing?
Get out of my face! Your mother's bad enough. I don't need you nagging me.
I always wanted to bring you children back to meet your grandparents. Now, I wish we'd stayed in Ferelden.
There's Darkspawn there. That would have been terrible.
Maker, what a mess. I want to make things better for Mother, but some of what Gamlen says, I'm having a hard time hating him. Playing caretaker for someone else's life. Stuck in their shadow. That's no way to live.
Something you need to say?
Look, if you want to join the fight over who lost the most, fine. But I never lived here. Mother even gave me her old key to try and stir something. But I didn't know Grandfather. Finding his will doesn't matter to me.
She tried her best to give us what we need. I think she's due the same.
Oh, I see her side. Gamlen's definitely an arse. But it's not like we can just ask slavers to give back that life.
What have you heard?
Uncle's a chatty drunk. He was up to his neck and signed everything over. That's who has the estate. Apparently, the most extensive wine cellar in Kirkwall is now a slave highway from the Undercity. That's the family legacy.
Ew.
That sounds like an arrangement that needs to change.
And what if it does? We still aren't important enough to actually live in the place.
Baby steps, Carver.
All right, sister. If the key works, we'll clear the estate from the Undercity up.
See, that's working together.
I don't know if this will help, but I do feel like hitting someone. I'm with you, sister. For now.
I think this is the same cheese that was here a year ago. I can't have Mother living in this hole. We've got to get out of here.
Here we go. Oh boy, that was a lot of experience. Probably shouldn't have done that. That was just me accepting all of the downloadable content that you can get. Why is some of this already... That's weird. Can I not? Where's my armor? There we go. Okay, all of the armor stuff we can sell. And we will just hold on to this stuff and start passing it around to different team members. I'll probably just start throwing some of this stuff on, and we can... Here we go, mana and stamina, and minus 7% generation threat. Yes, please. Give that to me. 1 willpower, 7 health. We're just gonna start throwing some stuff on, and we can move things around later. Where's a belt? Let's do that. And is there anything else in here? Let's go ahead and grab a two-hander for Carver. Some of these are level restricted, so that one's 17 plus, so that'll sit in here for a while. Can I have one that is... Do any of these scale? I think they do. We'll just give them that one for now. We'll give Aveline a one-hander. I'm gonna keep her with her husband's shield, because she gets kind of mad when you take that off of her. Do that for now. Need to get Isabela so we can give her some nice daggers. I'm really just trying to quickly grab stuff here so we're not sitting here and... I think all this stuff I can sell, but I'll do that later. Yeah, this is good to start with. Let's actually go ahead and do a quick save. This is a sad, sad gathering of friends. Okay, so we need to go back into Lowtown, because we gotta recruit Anders before we can recruit Isabela. We're on a mission. We're gonna gear up the party members. Quick, go get Aveline's upgrade before I forget. Alright, weapon. Give me the Might of the Sten. Just do that one. Physical damage, yes, that's what a warrior does. Air of Comments. I just want to give that to him because he needs it. And then 18 attack and 3 physical damage. We're going to have him keep that because we're going to give that one to Varric, along with the Cunning one for now. I think a mage technically wants this one since it's fire and cold damage, and I am the elemental mage. What is she wearing? Ah, but I want that minus threat generation. Alright, Varric, you can just have this one for now. We'll figure out a better. Critical chance and critical damage. And Aveline should already be immune to flanking because of her feat, I believe. Alright, Aveline, let's give you a weapon. Here we go. This one improves on level up. I'm gonna be going against more humans than undead for the time being, I think. Is it right? Probably not. I'm gonna need to look into that later.
Varric, do you do anything?
Am I the next stop in your career evaluations? Joy of joys.
You watch and you talk. Is that it?
You are dismissing hallmarks of both the utterly ineffectual and the incredibly dangerous.
I don't know what you mean.
It means coins flow when I talk and when I shut up. Like if you got paid to guard or unguard.
That makes no sense.
Good.
Nice try, Aveline, but he's gonna talk circles around you. Alright, I'm pretty certain it was over this way.
For the poor.
Upgrade for Aveline. Alright, and I think I can just sell all these off because I never take off the robes of the champion. And I can't give this to anyone else. Although it's only worth 1 copper, so I probably should just go stash it back. The hoarder in me. I want to hold on to it even though I know the champion's armor is pretty damn good. Okay, Blood Dragon armor, I'm not going to meet that strength, never going to meet that dexterity, never going to meet that strength, never going to meet that dexterity, never going to meet that strength, never going to meet that dexterity. We will keep on to the boots in case we go against something that's cold, never going to meet that. There we go! Problem solved. And sell all the junk. Oh, level up. Magic, willpower. How on earth do I have 5 points? That's weird. We'll do 3 and 2. Ooh, more likely to send enemies flying? Yes, please. You know, we're gonna take that 1 point and move it over to Khan, since he did go down in that last fight. Not for lack of trying. Alright, let's go ahead and give him a Sunder. Okay, Strength, Con. You know, I think I want her Con to be... do that. Because I think her con technically needs to be higher than her strength. And then... We can upgrade her shield wall. Give her a shield bash. I think I really want to get her to battle synergy eventually. Because that reduces damage for all party members, which is nice. Okay, we're gonna make our way there. Okay. Dex. We'll do the willpower for now. Let's give him the bursting arrow. Okay, there we go.
Andraste's grace be with you.
No. Andraste's grace will not be with me. I am a mage man. The opposite of grace is with me. And going to your Andraste. I think we want to talk to... There we go. She said to talk to... Louis.
You again. What do you want?
Let's just be honest.
I hear you know where I can find a Ferelden Grey Warden.
Only Ferelden Grey Warden I've heard of is sitting on the throne. We're out of the Blight's path now. Why would you need a warden? The healer was one of them once, wasn't he? A warden? Well, he's not now, and busy enough without answering fool questions about it.
And she just sold him out, like, right away.
Who are you protecting?
You see what our people face in Kirkwall. They have no jobs, no homes. Most can barely buy bread. This healer, he serves them without thought for coin. He's closed their wounds, delivered their children.
And yet he needs to hide.
He's a good man. I won't lose him to the blighted Templars.
Wow, I can just flirt right away with her. Damn, Hawke.
You mean he's a mage?
Would I stick my neck out for some purveyor of hensbane and leeches?
Oh, perish the thought. Another delicate mage flower.
He doesn't want to be locked in the gallows just for using the gifts the Maker gave him.
Your healer is in no danger from me.
Right. Perfectly safe if he cooperates.
I suppose it isn't my secret to keep. Anders has certainly been free enough with his services. Refugees in Darktown know to find the healer, look for the lit lantern. If you have need enough, Anders will be within.
I asked at 35.
It's called Darktown. I have a really hard time believing there's only one lit lantern in the entire place.
Is there any flour? We've been out for a week. The children are eating sawdust.
The estate better be worth the trouble. How good could it be? Mother wasn't in a hurry to come back before the Darkspawn.
Hey, we heard you in there asking about the healer. We know what happens to mages in this town, and it ain't gonna happen to him.
Come on, Carver buddy.
You want him safe? Don't pick fights with other Ferelden's while the Templars are after us all.
Ferelden? But your clothes. I figured you for a Kirkwaller, sorry. Make her bless the rule of our King Alistair.
Yeah, you better. Good job, Carver. You did a thing. I'm actually kind of curious. Where is he in the... Oh no, he's still so far into Rival. Oh, we're still so red. Why did I do this? Alright, Aveline's there, and Varric and Aveline they're inching towards blue. Oh. Choosing to be friends with Carver was a choice. Alright, well let's go ahead and make our way to Dark Town.
Make her turn his gaze on you, child.
Arms for the poor.
Stop looking at me.
What's your issue now, little hawk?
Don't call... Just don't, alright? You're looking for fodder for your stories.
Do you think you're that interesting?
I have enough trouble being overshadowed as it is. I don't need to get caught under an imaginary me, too.
Don't you worry. I'm not in the business of lullabies or children's stories.
So dramatic. Staring off into the shore. Telling Varric not to write about him. Ah, here's our door. We are heading to Darktown. Let's go find the lit lantern.
The guards don't get here often enough.
Ah, no they don't! What is this?
Now you fall! Let's finish this! Gotcha!
Oh, where'd he go? Where'd he go? Where'd he go? I don't like that.
I can't move!
Ah, he backstabbed me, the jerk.
Nicely done.
Alright, let's go upstairs and just check everything out while we can.
I say the bloke's done.
Don't write me like one of your Orlesian girls, Varric. That's brilliant, Dr. Psychowl, that he 100% would say that. Actually, no, that's too clever for Carver. Varric would say that to make fun of Carver.
Maybe I should put you to use, Varric. Have you penned some warnings for the lawless?
Who's that for? Are most criminals big readers? Seems like pacifying the nobles.
Pictures, then. It was just a suggestion.
Well, how about a giant sign that just says don't? You could hit people with it.
Thank you. I get the point.
Okay, but I really want Aveline to have a shield now that just says don't, that she can hit people with. Why is this not one of the joke, like, friendship items that Origins had?
I believe you lost this somewhere.
You did this. Without being begged and thrice paid. Interesting.
It's so weird. You're just turning quest randomly. Oh, Tom Wise.
Tom Wise?
Huh? Oh, Hawke. Haven't seen you since we did that job together for Athenril. Been a while. Heard you're going on some expedition into the Deep Roads. And right into Darkspawn territory. Sure that's wise?
It's a risk. But if we succeed, it'll be worth it.
Just watch your back. That's all I'm saying. Say, you still in the market for some poisons? Athenril's scarce these days. And the coterie have their own mixers. You find any rare reagents and want me to whip you up something, just let me know. In fact, since you're an old friend, here's a recipe. My speciality. Everyone needs an edge sometimes, right?
We just got ourselves a poison dealer. Ah, bad idea. Why don't I have my dog out? Puppy.
Get back!
I'll deal with this.
How about you?
May I trust they guide you?
Really? No loot? That's disappointing. Not a boot between them, or a robe, or a toe. Just a shame. Hey, there we go. We found a death root. Another reagent.
There's no food here. I want to go home.
If only we knew the hero of Ferelden would save us all.
I feel like I'm walking into a bad situation.
Mind your manners. This is my territory.
Are all these slavers? Gross. And right next to somebody's remains, not shady as all. I'm sure we will be back to deal with you later. No, really? Okay, just because you said that, Little Fuzz, I am saving. What glitch? This thing has a fairly good autosave. So I think like at most you lose like 30 minutes or something like that, because it's kind of like as you... Actually, I don't know how often it autosaves. I think it's as you move between areas. So if you're like me and spend too long in an area because you have to poke all the corners, you're probably going to lose all your corner poking. This is going to get so much more interesting after I've explored all the areas, but I'm just going to apologize now because some of these places also have a nighttime version where they reset the loot. So we also need to go and check out some of these places at night. But look at how many lit lanterns this place has. This was awful instructions for how to find the healer.
Humans could be this poor.
Alone in the dark. And that's how
Okay, this is where we came in. So this way. Alright, you can't remember exactly, but you had to collect something after killing a dude, and the item would either not show up or show up in a place where you could not collect it. Oh, that's rude as fuck. Okay, so Amel Estate, so this is how we start.
Well, this looks like the place. If the cellars go this far, maybe we were important.
That goes all the way to Hightown. We're all the way in Darktown. That's ridiculous. I don't know if we have a map or an access to a map here, but... Do we have a map? No map. Big map. Nope. But the cellars come all the way down here from Hightown. That means from Hightown to Lowtown to Darktown. Not Dragon Age related, but same studio, Mass Effect Legendary Edition is a PS Plus game this month, so gonna have a PC and PS5 campaign. Ooh, that's bold of you. Am I ever gonna see you again, Little Fuzz? Or are you just gonna disappear and then return in, like, 60 days with all the details and reviews? Just for good measure, I'm saving again before we go in here. And yes, Anders also got a modded outfit. Because I thought it was pretty.
made this place a sanctum of healing and salvation. Why do you threaten it?
Only person threatening it is you, dude.
I'm just here to talk.
We're interested in getting into the deep roads. Rumor has it you were a warden. Do you know a way?
Did the warden send you to bring me back? I'm not going. Those bastards made me get rid of my cat.
Sir Pounce-a-Lot?
He hated the deep roads.
I forgot about him. The warden gives them to Anders during the Amaranth expansion.
You had a cat named Sir Pounce-a-Lot in the deep roads.
He was a gift. A noble beast. Almost got ripped in half by a genlock once. He swatted the bugger on the nose. Drew blood too. The blighted warden said he made me too soft. I had to give him to a friend in Amaranthine.
So you came to Kirkwall just to escape the wardens?
You say that like it's a small thing. Yes. I'm here because there's no warden outpost, no darkspawn, and a whole host of refugees to blend in with. And some reasons of my own.
You know, I've never caught that line before if there's no warden outpost here, considering the DLC is a giant-ass old warden outpost.
I've always heard that joining the wardens is for life.
That's only partly true. The hopelessly tainted by the darkspawn and plagued by nightmares about the archdemon parts don't go away. But it turns out if you hide well, you don't have to wear the uniform or go to the parties.
There's Grey Warden parties? Bribery never sits well, especially with Bethany. I think she would just do...
I'm part of an expedition into the deep roads. Any information you have could save people's lives.
I will die a happy man if I never think about the blighted deep roads again. You can't imagine what I've come through to get here. I'm not interested... Although... a favor for a favor. Does that sound like a fair deal? You help me, I'll help you.
I'm listening. Bethany would just say yes. She's nice.
Help my expedition reach the deep roads, and I'll do whatever you need.
You don't ask for my terms. What if I were asking for the Knight Commander's head on a spike?
Is that what you ask?
You decide. I have a warden map of the depths in this area.
It's a bit morbid, Anders.
I came to Kirkwall to aid a friend. A mage. A prisoner in the wretched gallows. The Templars learned of my plans to free him. Help me bring him safely past them, and you shall have your maps.
That's right, Dr. Sackwell. Beware of all your drinks at the Grey Warden parties. Keep that covered. Never drink from an unopened container you left out of your eyesight. Never accept drinks, especially from Duncan. Sometimes the answers change, and I really want to ask, do you want me to fight the Templars? But I'm also kind of curious about who this mage is. What do you think, folks? Do we want the purple answer, or do we want to do the info dump? Alright, info dump it is.
Tell me about your friend.
His name is Carl Thekla. He was sent here from Ferelden when Kirkwall Circle required new talent. His last letter said the Knight Commander was turning the Circle into a prison. Mages are locked in their cells, refused appearances at court, made Tranquil for the slightest crimes. I told him I would come.
Are these accusations true?
Ask any mage in Kirkwall. Over a dozen were made tranquil just this year. The more people you ask, the worse the rumors become.
What do the Templars know of your plans?
I don't know. I had been exchanging notes with Carl through a maidservant in the gallows. Then the letters stopped coming.
You want to make your friend an apostate?
That's such a weighted term. Yes, Andraste said magic should serve man, not rule him. But I've yet to find a mage who wants to rule anything. It goes against no will of the Maker for mages to live as free as other men.
Alright, so this is my insight into playing this game a lot, and usually playing as a rogue, so I have Bethany. Of the siblings, for me at least, Carver seems very pro-Templar. Bethany seems very pro-Circle because she's very religious. And spoilers if you've never played the game, I'll try and speak in broad terms, but in terms of endings for Bethany, I think her best ending where she's happiest and seems to be thriving and seems to be less miserable is when she's in the Circle. So... And I know it seems weird saying someone is pro-Circle but not being pro-Templar, but that's what Bethany seems like for me. And then Hawke for me is 100% pro-mages, apostate mages, chaos, like... Yeah, so I think Bethany would come in with that's a little controversial. Because she also seems like very... Until we can change her mind and get some other influences in here, she seems like she's on the up and up and like... The law and order have their place and they need to be, I don't know. That's what I'm going, that's what I'm vibing with.
I doubt the Divine would agree with that.
The Divine is only a mouthpiece for the Chantry. The Maker does not speak through her.
What, you teach the Templars their own faith? They seem pretty devout.
Never mind. I do not seek debate, only your aid.
I don't remember where we're at. Did we ask what the plan was? We asked who the mage was. We asked how the Templars found out. Okay, we're just gonna assume we already heard it, so...
I'm not sure about attacking Templars. I might rather take my chances with the Darkspawn.
If we fight the Templars, it is because they decide that anyone who befriends a mage deserves death without questioning.
Doesn't fighting them prove their point? They don't need more reasons to hunt us.
These are my terms. If you want my aid with your expedition, meet me in the Chantry tonight. I have sent word to Carl to be there. Make her willing, we will all leave free men.
Oof. That is asking a lot, especially of another apostate mage. Dude does not come in with a cheap price.
Carl won't be able to get away until it's dark. Meet me at the Chantry at nightfall.
Oh, hey, let's go beat up some Templars. Oh wait, we got something. History of Kirkwall. Okay. I think that's everything we need in Lowtown for now. Let's gather the crew. And...
Take what I like. That's what I say.
I think if, depending on where you leave, it sends you different places. So the one where we came in, if we were to leave it, it would treat it as if we were going through Lowtown. And so as we tried to get to Hightown, I think it takes us to the stairs. Whereas if we take this one, I think it's going to deliver us somewhere else. I've never actually tested this theory. It just feels right. Alright, so we need it to be nighttime, which is, this is a little cool for Dragon Age, is you can decide whether or not it's night and day as you go different places. Mostly in the city. If you go to the mountains, it's always daytime. Because the mountains are scary if it's nighttime. We don't mess with wilderness. And we can't go right to the Chantry at night. I'm not sure if it's locked because of story reasons or because you have to unlock the night mode for it. We will find out.
Never a shortage of idiots who think they can take the streets in the dark, but good reward in getting rid of them.
That means we will be randomly attacked as we travel through different areas. Hopefully we can get by... Which, hey, we're right at the Chantry, so that worked. So yeah, if you take the different exits from the different zones, it will deposit you in the different areas of the map.
I saw Carl go inside a few minutes ago. No Templars so far. Are you ready?
Okay, I forgot to save. Let's save before we go in there.
I'll be back.
The longer we wait, the riskier this gets.
Just let me save, dude. And see if there's any loot boxes. Nope. Okay, fine.
I saw Carl go inside a few minutes ago. No Templars so far. Are you ready?
I didn't see anyone suspicious out here. Let's do this fast.
Other than us.
All right. I'll handle the talking. You watch for Templars. When we find Carl, just let me talk to him.
Okay, but all these red candles really make me think it was red lyrium at first, which was really creepy.
When we find Carl, just let me talk to him.
Point the way, Hawke.
Right behind you, Hawke.
If you have a plan, get to it.
Well, that looks like something we should be able to pick up. Just gonna get my barky bark out here. Oh, and I don't know if I mentioned it, 2 more mods that I have that actually affect game mechanics is I turn down the timer for summoning my dog. Usually I think that's on a 60-second timer, and I just have it as long as once it meets the cooldown, which I think is like less than a second, you can resummon it for whatever reason. And I also did a cooldown on, I want to say, health potions and healing. I don't remember what the exact amount is. So I slightly nerfed the game in that aspect. You know, I'm getting bad vibes. We're gonna save right here because I feel like we'll be back here shortly. Hey, Carl. What you doing? You're being really ominous there. Andrews, go poke your friend. I don't want to poke your friend. Carver.
Anders, I know you too well. I knew you would never give up.
What's wrong? Why are you talking like...
I was too rebellious, like you. The Templars knew I had to be made an example of.
No!
How else will mages ever master themselves? You'll understand, Anders. As soon as the Templars teach you to control yourself.
Where were they hiding?
This is the apostate.
No!
Time to get angry, Anders.
You will never take another mage as you took him.
I'm just gonna get out of the way here. Where is... I'm just looking for one of these guys is gonna drop something. It's gonna be a quest item that we need to grab. Okay, it's the lieutenant. So we want to make sure he drops before the second wave comes. and be able to grab whatever he... Oh, there's a rogue, there's a rogue, there's a rogue. I'm not... Oh, rude. Need you guys to go grab the archers for me, or they wreck my shit. Oh no, AoE! I need to get close to him. Stop the AoE. Alright. Shoot, where's the loot? Oh, we didn't grab. We gotta redo that all over again.
Anders, what did you do? It's like you brought a piece of the Fade into this world. I had already forgotten what that feels like.
Alright, no, since we're gonna have to reload and redo this anyway, let's go ahead and do whatever answer. So, do you guys want to do purple or you want to do red? Since we're probably gonna do blue on the main playthrough. And honestly, the Tranquil freaked me out so much. It is such a heartbreaking end for mages. I hate it when they bring it up. Alright, red, let's go.
This bastard ratted you out to the Templars.
Oh, aggressive!
He wasn't himself. Being made tranquil takes away everything human inside you. He wasn't capable of caring for me anymore. He could only follow the rules.
You cannot imagine it, Anders. All the color, all the music in the world, gone. I would gladly give up my magic. But this... I'll never be whole again. Please, kill me before I forget again. I don't know how you brought it back, but it's fading.
Carl, no.
We're just...
The Tranquil I've met seem content with their lot.
Oh god!
Maybe it's not that bad.
You have no idea.
What an answer.
Your emotions, your dreams, everything stripped away on someone's whim. If I were made tranquil, I would wish for a friend compassionate enough to kill me. Carl, I'm sorry.
Now, it's fading. Why do you look at me like that?
Goodbye. We should leave before more Templars come.
Oh, there's so much stabbing friends in this game. We're gonna have to do that over too. Ah. Oh no, we gotta do this whole thing. Oh man. Okay, guys, just assiest answer that you can think of. Let's go.
To explain. When I was in Amaranthine, I met a spirit of justice who was trapped outside the Fade. We became friends, and he recognized the injustice that mages and Thaders face every day.
All right, we're not asking questions. We're just gonna be a rude little sucker. We're going red run, let's go.
Just say whatever you have to say.
To live outside the Fade, he needed a host. I offered to help him. We were going to work together, bring justice to every child ever ripped away from his mother to be sent to the Circle. But I guess I had too much anger. Once he was inside me, he changed.
Or just speed the red answers.
He's a demon now.
He's an abomination, and the Templars will hunt us for certain.
No. He is a spirit whose only purpose is to see the innocent saved and the guilty punished. But my anger, when I see Templars now, things that have always outraged me, but I could never do anything about, he comes out. And he is no longer my friend Justice. He is a force of vengeance, and he has no grasp of mercy.
Alright guys, since we are reloading and we are not keeping this option, are we taking the awkward flirt, or are we sticking with the red? Wait, are we going heart, or are we going aggression? What are you guys feeling? And I thought that said I like men with dark pasta for a second. Yeah, we're gonna go with I like men with dark pasta. Let's go.
So, that explains your whole sexy tortured look.
That's so bad.
Perhaps I should check a looking glass more often. I had not thought to ever find a woman who would look past what I just said. My maps are yours, as am I if you wish me to join your expedition. I thought I was done with the Grey Wardens. But if you have any need of me, I will be waiting here.
Don't like that. Don't like that. Alright. Yeah, see, from where we saved outside of that room, it hit us with 2 auto saves. Although it only ever keeps 2 auto saves at a time. So it auto saves frequently, but you can't, like, it's usually you only go back minutes as opposed to losing large amounts of times. It's a better hope you screwed up very recently, otherwise you gotta reload. So let's try this again and go through all of that heartbreaking shit again. We're not here to emotionally traumatize ourselves at all. Hey, puppy. We should be able to pet the dog in this game. Okay, I'm gonna park myself here. Carver, bro. Go be a bro.
Anders, I know you too well. I knew you would never give up.
What's wrong? Why are you talking like...
I was too rebellious, like you. The Templars knew I had to be made an example of.
No!
How else will mages ever master themselves? You'll understand, Anders. As soon as the Templars teach you to control yourself. This is the apostate.
No!
You will never take another mage as you took him.
I would just like to point out, you all are wearing plate. You should not have been able to stealth up here. I'm just gonna ignore everyone else and focus fire this guy and loot him. I think he heals at some point, which is not fair. How's everyone doing? Varric, buddy! Take a health potion. Oh, no, don't AoE, don't AoE, don't AoE. Okay, we're good. Okay. He's down, he's down, he's down. Where's the item? Ah, loot, come on, loot! Okay, we got it. That shit is stressful.
Anders, what did you do? It's like you brought a piece of the Fade into this world. I had already forgotten what that feels like.
I thought the Tranquil were cut off from the Fade forever.
When you're tranquil, you never think on your life before. But it's like the Fade itself is inside Anders, burning like a sun. Please, kill me before I forget again. I don't know how you brought it back, but it's fading.
Carl, no.
Maybe we can find a cure.
Can you cure a beheading? The dreams of tranquil mages are severed. There is nothing left of them to fix.
I would rather die a mage than live as a Templar puppet.
I would rather die than be tranquil. Help him.
I got here too late. I'm sorry, Carl. I'm so sorry.
Now, it's fading. Why do you look at me like that.
Goodbye. We should leave before more Templars come.
That wasn't normal magic you just did, was it?
This is hard to explain. When I was in Amaranthine, I met a spirit of justice who was trapped outside the Fade. We became friends, and he recognized the injustice that mages in Thedas face every day.
And that's different than a demon.
Just as demons prey on the deadly sins of mankind, there are good spirits who embody our virtues. Spirits of compassion, fortitude, justice. They are the Maker's first children, and they have all but given up on us.
The spirit sounds like a useful friend to have.
He was far better to me than I have been to him. To live outside the Fade, he needed a host. I offered to help him. We were going to work together, bring justice to every child ever ripped away from his mother to be sent to the Circle. But I guess I had too much anger. Once he was inside me, he changed.
So, you have this spirit of justice living in your head?
It's not like that. He's gone now. He's part of me. It's not like we can have a conversation. I feel his thoughts as my own. Not even the greatest scholar could tell you where I end and he begins.
Spirit of justice. That's right, Lil Fuzz. Oh, I want to be a smartass.
This is obviously difficult for you.
For him, we'll be hunted for sure now.
Yeah.
I thought I was helping my friend. He would have died, I guess. If that even means anything. And he wanted to help me. He knew what mages have suffered. But my anger, when I see Templars now, things that have always outraged me, but I could never do anything about, he comes out. And he is no longer my friend, Justice. He is a force of vengeance, and he has no grasp of mercy.
Can justice ever be separated from you?
I don't think so. The only way a spirit has ever been separated from a living host is by its death. The curse is of my own making. All I can do now is hope to control it.
I was like, the game really wants you to romance Anders, because they throw that option right away at you.
Can you bring him out at will?
No. He comes only when I've lost all power over myself. It's a madness, a frenzy. I only find out after what I might have done.
Is there anything I can do for you?
You're the first one I've ever told this. Thank you for not running away.
I can't leave
My
this
maps are
conversation.
yours, as am I if you wish me to join your expedition. I thought I was done with the Grey Wardens. But if you have any need of me, I will be waiting here.
Alright, we're gonna keep the current party, because let's just go ahead and get his second conversation out of the way. And then we can go find ourselves an Isabela, because we got some things at the Hangman, I'm pretty certain, that we can now do. So Dr. Psycho, if you're listening to this. Actually, hold on, let's save. And while we... let's do this conversation, and if she's not back yet, then I will pull up that letter to Sir Alrik, so you guys can see why I wanted it. Because it either leads to a quest or it helps with the quest later, but it's definitely insightful to the bad shit that's going on in the mage circles. The Templars in this town are up to some fucking shady shit. And it's really hard because they really play it off as rumors until later on in the acts, but if you can kind of look in the areas and kind of start to see some things that are... Oh no, that's evidence of them being shady fuckers.
This is the only place in Kirkwall I feel safe.
Guess we can't do that yet. We probably have to leave and come back, but that's too much effort. Let's just go get ourselves an Isabela. Or, I don't see. Let's try this. Did walking through the doorway change your mind? Because I'm gonna be really mad if it did.
I had a friend like you once. Got in all kinds of trouble. Dragged me along. Didn't think I'd be doing that again. I got a bit weighty the last time we talked. Sorry for putting that on you.
I don't know if I want to be here to listen to everything. You seem like you're up to some shenanigans, dude.
You can tell me anything.
Anything? Be careful what you offer. I hope I didn't seem too selfish when I told you about justice. I didn't know what would happen. I figured a willing host, a friend. It had to be better than playing the demon and haunting some corpse.
Dude! They're really pushing it on you early.
Still creepy.
Fine. What would you do? How would you try to stand against the Templars? You're lucky they never found you. Most of us, they hunt us down before we've even learned our letters. They tell your parents they'll be thrown in prison if they ever ask about you, stripped of their rights in the eyes of the Maker. And if you run away, they hunt you down. Again and again and again.
You're speaking from personal experience.
Andraste's words were that magic must not rule over man. It is not ruling to simply wish for the same rights as any man. Doesn't every mage deserve the freedom you've had?
Oh shit. We've already got some rival points. Okay, dude, okay. They're just... Look at this awkward line. Listening to that conversation awkwardly in the background. It's great. I love it. I gotta decide, are we rivaling Anders? Because... Okay, so I've touched on it lightly, but Bethany, in my opinion, would be pro-Circle. Not necessarily pro-Chantry, pro-Templar. But she's very religious. Okay, so probably pro-Chantry. But pro-Chantry / Circle without the Templar element. And so I think she'd be super against blood magic and the, like, any sort of the spirit / demon. Like, I think, like, she'd stick really super close to the religious understandings that all spirits are demons kind of thing, at least initially, until she learned more, because it's, you know, what the Chantry tells you. I don't know. I haven't decided yet, and I really need to decide quickly because I just pissed them off a little bit. And we have a lot of opportunities to unpiss them off or really piss them off. Like, especially with Anders, we have a lot of opportunities to piss him off. Kind of our focus right now is getting friends with Carver, just because we have fewer options with him. But Meryl and Anders are the two I'm not sure how I want to approach in this game. I'm really feeling rival for both of them kind of makes sense, but I'm not sold because me as a player usually doesn't rival. I just want to make everyone my friend. If you don't know anything about me, this may come as a shocker, but I just want to make everyone my friend. Okay, I think we need to go to the Hangman. Oh, I guess day or night, doesn't matter. Let's go visit nighttime. It's Birthright, it's duty. Yeah, let's go get a late night drink. Okay, we got one vote for rival. Is that for Anders and Meryl or just Anders? Is this it?
You owe us, Isabela.
Well, Lucky, I'll tell you what. Since the information you gave me was worth nothing, that's what I'll pay you.
Me and my boys will get our money's worth, bitch.
Oh, you poor sweet thing. Tell me, Lucky, is this worth dying for? I didn't think so.
And that is how you rogue. Oh, yes. You guys stay here. Don't make this awkward. Hi!
You're new around here, aren't you? Welcome, and keep your wits about you. You're nothing but tits and arse to the men in this place, and they won't hesitate to grab at both.
Speaking from experience, are we?
After a few broken fingers here and there, they got the idea. I'm Isabela. Previously Captain Isabela. Sadly, without my ship, the title rings a bit hollow. You're Ferelden, aren't you? You have that look about you. I was in Denerim not too long ago. You know, you might be just what I'm looking for to solve a little problem I have.
What were you doing in Denerim, Isabela? Oh. We going blue or we going purple? Alright, blue.
I'm always ready to help.
Someone from my past has been pestering me. I've arranged for a duel. If I win, he leaves me alone. But I don't trust him to play fair. I need someone to watch my back.
What makes you think I'm right for this?
You saw me talking to Lucky, didn't you? Those boys couldn't manage simple information gathering. I can't trust the riffraff in this place to do anything right. But you're different.
You just met me. I haven't even had a chance to awkwardly flirt with you yet.
Who's this person you've arranged to meet?
His name is Hader. We worked together back in Antiva. He's never liked me. He's been asking about me all around Kirkwall. Thought I'd get it over with and meet him face to face.
You wanted information from Lucky. What was it?
I asked Lucky and his boys to track down something I lost. They failed to do it. It's nothing to worry about, and this is much more important.
Why a duel?
I like duels. It's what I do. And if I win, he'll be dead. Problem solved.
It's too late, Jess! I did all of it!
I think I could manage watching your back.
I'll bet. I've arranged to meet Hader in Hightown after dark. I'll meet you there.
Drinking from their tab again, huh?
Dr. Psycho. Watch all of her, not just her back. Now you guys hold, after you were awkwardly lingering that whole time. Alright, Varric, buddy. Let's do this.
So, I've been dying to know, what was going through your head when you fought that ogre?
I knew that whatever happened, I had to get the others to safety.
Lots of people talk about nobility and selflessness, generally in the same stories that have magic beans. Somehow, Hawke, I imagine things won't be dull with you around. Not that I expect the deep roads to be boring, mind you. Constant threat of doom does tend to keep you awake.
Anything in particular I should know about your brother?
To understand Bartrand, you've got to understand the Dwarven Merchants Guild. These are dwarves who would sell their mothers if they thought it'd get them a better share of the lyrium market. Anyone who deals with them has to sleep with a knife under their pillow. In my family, that's Bartrand.
What are your plans for this trip into the deep roads?
Bartrand's running the show. On Draste's ass, he'd probably do that even if we weren't paying for everything. The tide we're looking for is supposed to be a week's travel from the surface, so I hope you aren't scared of the dark. We've got supplies, muscle, excavators. The plan is to carry out everything that's not nailed down.
If we'll be working together, I should find out more about you.
You're in luck. I'm always willing to talk about myself to beautiful women. My family came from Orzammar, noble house Tethras, until my father got caught fixing provings. He and our whole house got exiled. No huge loss. I was born up here. Sunshine suits me just fine.
Are you a merchant? A mercenary?
I'm a younger son. It's a difficult and dangerous profession. A lot of us die of boredom. Fortunately, being Bartrand's younger brother keeps me on my toes. Maker knows he lacks subtlety. I'm the one who pulls strings to keep the coterie out of our hair. Keep us just a whisker ahead of the other families.
It kind of makes his conversations with Carver all the more fun, coming from younger brother to younger brother of him trying to pull Carver out of his misery and his ass.
A lot of things can keep you awake, you know. I wouldn't reach for the doom first.
Sure, I could have a cup of tea in the morning, but I hear it's bad for you. I've spent my whole life in Kirkwall. Dangerous enough most days, but it doesn't compare to the deep roads. So, this will be, let's just call it an adventure, I guess.
Great. Now we're adventurous.
Alrighty, let's go do the Fool's Rush Inquest. Although I think we have enough people now. We can actually pick a party. I think we'll keep them as is.
These streets should be safe at night. Care to help out with that?
Oh, that means we're gonna be attacked, probably. Okay, let's just save our progress thus far. Oh, I see someone down there. Oh, that's Isabela. Alright, aim of the game right now is to not have anyone die before we gotta do the next fight, because if anyone goes down, we're just gonna run back to the hangman and change the party really quick. So many archers. You know, Isabela, you could help us out here.
don't make my guards fight gangs in dark corners, but if you'd like to help...
I mean, is volunteering a choice here? I feel like there wasn't much choice there. And no loot either, come on. What kind of D&D campaign is this?
There you are. I've been here for hours. Hader hasn't shown up. No one has. I don't like this.
I don't like this. That's right up there with what could possibly go wrong.
Oh, you had to say it.
The wench we're looking for. Gut her.
Varric, you had to say it. Ooh. Ow. Alright, take out this archer behind us.
Go down!
Hader sent them. Search the bodies. I need to find out where he is. Hiding in the chantry and sending thugs to finish me off? Coward. He'll not get away with this. Come on.
Now you fall! That's enough! Go down!
What'd they just run off to?
I stand for all of us. How about you?
Oh, nope, I just ran right into it. Nope, run back away.
Let's finish this! How about you? Get back! That's enough! Now you fall! Get back!
Yep, this is the chantry. I was like, all these recruitment quests want you to murder people in the chantry. We were just here last night. It didn't end well. We're all still slightly traumatized from it. Can we go pick another location? The Viscount Keep, maybe? The gallows? The hangman? So much murder in this chantry.
Isabela, should have known you'd find me here.
Tell your men to burn the letters next time.
Castellan was heartbroken when he heard about the shipwreck. You should have let him know you survived.
It must have slipped my mind.
Where's the relic?
I lost it. Castellan's just going to have to do without.
Lost it? Just like you lost a ship full of valuable cargo?
They weren't cargo, Hader. They were people.
Those slaves were worth 100 sovereigns a head, and you let them scurry off into the wilds. And now the relic's gone too. Castellan won't be happy to hear that. I promise you.
Will someone explain what's going on?
Isabela's been a very bad girl. Ruined a perfect business deal, and then ran away. She didn't tell you?
I told her enough. I said I arranged for a duel, which I did. I also said you wouldn't play fair, which you didn't. We can talk later if you want. Right now, we have other problems.
I don't think we can work this out. This seems very aggressive very quickly already. Any votes? Are we going blue? Are we going purple? Purple.
Cassian isn't a very happy person, is he? Maybe he needs a new hobby.
There's only one way to settle this.
I mean, you could have gone for the boss, but that works too. Alright, we're gonna summon the puppy. And I'm getting to high ground.
Now you fall! I'll deal with this.
Who's left in the circle? Let's just keep picking off people.
Get back!
Oh. Oh no, Aveline!
Now you fall!
Shit!
That's enough! Another fall! I'm at you!
We're just gonna focus fire and hater sometimes when you take out the boss. Oh, oh, I'm running. There's more! We killed your boss! No one's paying you! Okay, Carver, you're the tank. Take a health pot. Oh, bro. Bro, I'm sorry.
Now you fall! I'm at you! That's enough!
Alright, who's still over there?
Gotcha!
I apologize for the pausing. It's... Old habits are hard to break.
I was trying to talk him down. Trust me, it's better this way.
Castellon won't hear about me from Hader, but he'll find me eventually. I just have to get him the relic. It's simple as that.
Simple. Oh, these are a lot of... Okay. Let's start with left and make our right.
What's so interesting about the relic?
I don't really know what it is, except that it's ancient and worth my weight in gold. Castellon has me chasing it down as payback for freeing his slaves. To be honest, I think he just wants me dead, but that would be letting me off easy.
You hired Lucky to track down information on the relic.
That's right. He insisted he knew everything that was going on in Kirkwall. He lied. I bet he doesn't even know everything going on in his pants.
Did you end up in Kirkwall because your ship was destroyed?
There was a storm. The ship ran aground on the reefs near the city. I managed to make it to shore. Most of my men weren't as lucky. Poor sods. I knew some of those men almost 10 years. Ah, balls.
Who is Castellon?
He's a powerful merchant based in Antiva. I believe he has ties to the Felicissima Armada. I used to work for him. The jobs mostly involved smuggling lyrium, jewels, or the occasional criminal acquaintance. He paid well.
What's this about you freeing slaves?
I was asked to escort Castellon's cargo ship. I got a bad feeling about the job partway through. Boarded the ship to find slaves. Nearly 200. Elves, humans, children even. It was sickening. They paid Castellon to take them away from the Blight. He took their money and sold them into slavery. Even I know that's wrong. Didn't expect that, did you, Guardsman?
Oh, and their rivalry begins. Okay, first time ever connecting this ever in all my playthroughs, but in Origins, when you finally get to Denerim and you're going through the Denerim alienage, and you find out that Loghain has been selling off the elves there into slavery to try and pay off some of the war debts. That's totally what's tying into here. So that is probably why she was in Denerim. And I think this is a year after the Blight, so I think this is a year after the ending of Origins. Alright, I think that's all of the... I think both of these continue, but we'll do like hell. She seems really hell-bent on finishing this off, so I don't think we're going to convince her otherwise.
If getting the relic gets Castillon off your back, then I'll help you retrieve it.
I still don't know where it is, but you'll be the first to know if I hear anything. Anyway, thanks for helping me out with Hader. I think I'll tag along for a while. There might be something I could do for you. And I have a room at the Hanged Man if you're looking for company later.
Wink, wink. Alrighty. Actually, no, let's head back to the Hangman, because I think we could do a quick conversation with her like we did Anders and Varric after we recruit them. Nudge, nudge, yep, yep. First things first, let's loot. Love to see it. No, sorry, Aveline. That's probably why she was kind of pissy with Isabela. We probably don't need to do this because we've already been here at night. But just in case they locked things behind for that quest. In case the Templars cleaned up before they got Carl there. Oh hey, that book's gone! What the hell? Anything in here? Nope. Nope. To the hangman! Oh, nope, this is gonna take us outside. I don't know if there's a... Yep, we're gonna have to walk. No exit there. Oh, exit.
Ferelden, eh? Athenril said you might help me. Some raider captains are having secret meetings at night in Low Town. The job's simple. Break up the meeting and kill every one of the bastards.
That's not much to go on.
It's enough to do the job.
Just tell me where they are.
All the details are in this letter. If you manage to eavesdrop on the meeting before you kill them, there'll be extra in it for you. I'll be here.
Oh man, we're gonna have to sneak in before we kill him. Dude, you don't need to be more handsome. You're just fine the way you are. Can we hit him? I want to hit him.
Ignoring me now. Hey! Is my coin not good enough for you? Oh, Hawke. Thanks for helping me with that little problem I had. You going to buy me a drink to celebrate our victory?
I don't know if that's wise.
Oh, please. Fixating on what's wise makes you forget what's fun.
Oh, before I forget, are you still looking for work? Because I have a friend who needs some help. friend of yours is a friend of mine. What can I do?
He didn't say, and I didn't ask, but I'm sure you're up to it.
I am having a conversation with
His name is
Isabela.
Martin. He has a room right here in the Hanged Man. Tell him I sent you. Now, you going to leave me to my drinking or what?
Alright, I think let's go ahead and chat with that guy while we're here. I want to bring Isabela back with the conversation, though. I'll drop Carver for now, since we're in the Hanged Man. I feel Varric would know what's going on.
Have you ever been out in the open ocean in a storm? It's the best feeling in the world.
A hive of scum and villainy. Every city needs the outlet.
Edwina's the meanest waitress I've ever met, but she keeps my drink full. I think I might love her.
So, Isabela, you're a captain.
That's right, big girl. What of it?
I don't remember your name on any registries. Every ship that docks has to declare.
I never docked. And you're no port authority.
And you are no merchant.
Ooh, scrutiny.
I love putting the two of them in the party together. Woo! Isabela!
Would you also like me to make pigs fly?
Oh, come on. Alright, you actually need to be leveled up. Oh, we don't have any attributes yet. I actually don't know what I'm gonna do with her yet. I think I need to focus in dual wielding. Yeah, because I can't do her stuff yet. Okay, that would be more critical hits, which is nice. This will decrease the cooldown on her backstab. This gives a 100% chance to critical chance, which I'm kind of liking, so... Oh, we got 2 points in here, okay. Okay, so that's just for backstab. That's backstabbing more quickly. We'll do Unforgiving Chain, just in case she doesn't get into position.
Hey, who are you?
My, you're jumpy. Look at you, cowering in a corner. What happened to the fearless, dashing raider I used to know?
I'm not a raider anymore, Isabela. I'm just an honest merchant now.
Please, Martin. You wouldn't know honest if I tied you up and spanked you with it.
Isabela's told me all about you, Martin.
Isabela. I thought I told you to be discreet.
Discreet? Her?
You've made your point. Now let's get down to business. I need someone to help me find out where the raiders have hidden my stolen cargo. This job's as easy as a peg-legged tavern wench. And there's good coin in it to boot.
What did the raiders do to you?
They closed in on my ship and forced her into the cliffs. My crew and I barely made it out alive. They must have salvaged the cargo when it washed ashore.
Are the raiders a big problem around here?
They've got some big plan for Kirkwall, or so I've heard. If they're not a problem now, they will be soon.
Get in line. Everyone else wants to make Kirkwall their problem.
It's your cargo. You look for it.
Ooh, that's rude.
Those raiders are still looking for me. I'm not going to draw their attention.
You used to be a raider. What happened?
Yes, I was a raider. Back then it was just smuggling and petty thievery. It's changed since that madman Ianto took power around here. Extortion, murder, kidnapping. He does it all. It's just not to my taste. I tried to get out, but he didn't like that. This scar on my neck, he gave it to me. Slit my throat and threw me overboard. I tried to start a new life away from this bullshit. And he has his men chase me down and steal my cargo.
You knew what he was.
Why would the raiders want your cargo? Is it valuable?
How should I know why they want it? It's just spices and herbs. Nothing special.
Insight check.
I'll take care of it.
You'll need to look around the docks. The crates bear the seal of the Orlesian Port Authority, so you'll know it when you see it.
Yeah, will I recognize the seal of Orlesian?
I'll find your cargo, Martin. You have my word.
I've had it with the raiders, and this cargo is the key to me getting on the straight and narrow. You're doing me a huge favor here, friend. Thank you, and be careful.
Oh, wrong way. We'll take that moth-covered scarf. Someone surely wants that. Let's change up. Actually, this is good. Now we need to go get Fenris, which means we need to go back to Gamlen's house. But we're going to run through Lowtown just in case we find any more of those crews or any of the night loot. And also see if we can get any dialogue prompts, because that's always fun. I love the party chatter.
You could do worse, Hawke. It's a roof.
I've never realized how close Hawke's house or Gamlen's house is to the Hangman. That's a prime spot right there. That's like living on Main Street Avenue.
Off a message for you. It's on the desk. Not before he gave it a shake to see if there were coins inside.
I was worried they would fall out.
Alright, here we go. Bait and switch. Alright, this is who got us into the city, and this is pretty much our year's up and you're free to go letter. And is willing to pass us along opportunities, which is the letter before us, the bait and switch one, was a job from her, from a contact named Anzo. The Black Emporium. Okay, this is the downloaded content. And this is the duty to whoever elects to participate in the charitable deed of assisting the Vale family of Starkhaven. His most worthy highness, Prince Sebastian Vale, has provided instructions for anyone brave and noble enough to attempt to eradicate the rabble dared attack his family. 3 groups of Flint Company mercenaries have been sighted in the Kirkwall vicinity. One group makes camp not far from the elves of the Sundermount mountain range. The second has been seeking information on the docks after nightfall. The third is far from the main road off the Wounded Coast. They are believed to have a small campsite well past any known landmarks. A princely award awaits whoever finds and defeats all these rogues. May the Maker guide you. Chanter Talitha. prince wanting us to kill some folks. Oh, we got something over here to examine. Probably not anything useful, but...
One scrubbing brush, never used.
Ew. Alright, Carver.
I'm with you, sister. For now.
Mom?
I always wanted to bring my children back to meet your grandparents. No, I wish we'd stayed in Ferelden.
Get out of my face!
This house is so depressing.
Your mother's bad enough. I don't need you nagging me.
Alright, retrieving. Okay, we have Isabela. So we can grab these daggers. And we also have Anders. So which staff do we want him to have? That seems good to start. That is all gear for us that we will probably never use, and I'm actually putting those boots away. Oh, a necklace for Anders. We don't have Meryl yet. Don't have Sebastian yet. We can get all the character-specific loot. Alrighty. I am a compulsive saver, as you see. These numbers are going to start racking up really quick. Alright, so we got Isabela. Now we need to go find Anson in Lowtown. Isabela, Varric, let's get my rogues. What the hell, I need to gear out Anders too.
Someone's always trying to take over at night, but someone else will always pay for their removal.
We may have to gear everyone up and then potentially call it for the evening. We'll see. I hear a little puppy is crying by the door. She's starting quiet, but she's slowly getting louder. Alright, so here we go. Let's loot up Isabela really quick. And we're gonna give all of the character specific stuff really quick. No, he doesn't have any rings. And I don't have... Here, we'll give you this 2 mana generation one really quick. Okay, and weapons for Isabela. Alright, there we go. So let's... Where's haste? Haste. Okay, so if I want to get haste, I can do that. I'm gonna go ahead and do the upgraded heal before I do that. Now, where do we find And so I just know he's in Lowtown somewhere. I at least want to have this initial conversation. I got a puppy crying at the door, so we may need to. Oh. Oh. Where are they coming from? Oh, that's a lot of archers. Let's. Oh, we have no. This was bad.
Let's hope this works.
No, I don't want you to take the health potion. I want you to freeze that guy. You, I want to take the health potion. This was a bold choice to come out here. Alright, we got. Run up. Oh, we are way out in the open. But I got Fireball up. Where's the most enemies? Grouped up. We'll do you two. Shot this one.
Always coin and getting rid of idiots. Especially thugs who target the streets just because it's dark.
This was very bold of me, little fuzz.
Are you answering?
Ah! Sweet mother of Parth. You can't just run up on someone like that. Are you the human Athenril told me about? The one looking for work?
How many humans?
Did you think I was going to attack you?
Oh, no. All right. Hope not. Anyhow, my apologies, human. I haven't been on the surface very long. I keep thinking I'll fall up into that sky any minute.
Bartrand used to be like that. Got jumpy every time he stepped outside.
Dwarves are funny.
But I digress. I need some help. Rather badly, in fact. Some product of mine has been misplaced. The men who were supposed to deliver it decided not to. If you retrieve my property, I could reward you handsomely.
A lot of properties getting misplaced. Yeah.
Just what did these men steal?
Did I say steal? I don't know if I would go that far. They seemed like perfectly reasonable smugglers. They smiled and everything. The goods are valuable, however, and illegal. And my client wants them very, very badly. You know how these Templars can be.
You're smuggling lyrium to the Templars?
Maker's breath. Between the Chantry, the Carta, and the Coterie.
By the Paragons, not so loudly. My word. I'm not cut out for this. I should have taken that job sweeping staples like Mother insisted.
Make it worth my time, and I'll help you.
Oh, I will. Or I'll try to. The gentlemen conduct their business at night in a little hovel within the alienage. If you have to kill them, then I guess it can't be avoided. But I'm sure they'll be reasonable.
That sounds ominous. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna go back to the Hangman and get ourselves a tank. Because if this is what I think it's gonna be. Sorry, Anders. And let's grab Carver for this one, because I think he's got some good dialogue once Fenris shows up.
Idiot thugs and their gangs. Always around at night, but there's good coin in getting rid of them.
Okay, we're gonna sneak on through. Try not to aggro anyone. No! We aggroed! We can't win! Oh, that's a lot of red. That's so much red. Carver, what are you doing? Carver, get down there. Go help Isabela. Alright, time to get your attention off her. And... oh man, that's so many. That's so many new guys. Is there anyone on the ground that I can hit? Okay. Oh, I totally meant to give her a health potion before she went down. That's my bad.
I'll deal with this. There! Now you fall!
Do that again.
Sorry, Isabela. Alright, let's run back to the hangman really quick and just pretend we're swapping the party, but not, just so she heals up. Actually, we can just go right to Gamelin's house. It's right here. Hi, bye! Alright, what was our party? We had Isabela, we had Varric, and we had Carver. Let's try this again.
How can these nighttime streets be so dangerous? We should clear these idiot thugs out.
We are trying. We can't go anywhere without them hitting us. Oh man, what'd I just say? Alright, Isabela, come on.
Let's finish this! You hit like
Let's do this!
who's next?
Swear, Carver, if you say something about the streets being dangerous and us having to clear them out before we finish this mission again. Oh, look, another enigma. These things are like in the most random places. After several failed attempts, I got my answer underneath the city. There is a hive of hidden passages in Kirkwall's sewers. Now and then a lucky sewer rat comes across an unlooted chamber, and then a cache of ancient Tevinter relics spreads through the black market. We must search below the city. No, you really don't want to do that. There's bad things down there. Ooh, a sack. gonna go for the passive. Yeah. Alright, this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna have Isabela open that door and Carver open that door. And I'm gonna stand here like an idiot. Oh, Carver's door wins. Have fun, bro. Oh, I'm thinking it was trapped and he just set off. That was... Why are you getting closer? You don't need to stab it, you just need to shoot with a fireball.
I guess they're not going to give anything back now, huh?
Anso's goods are probably in that chest.
The fight music is still going. Why is the fight music still going? I feel like that chest is a mimic. It's empty! What the hell?
It's empty.
Waste of bloody time. Who put us up to this?
I guess we have no choice but to go back to Anso and tell him.
Alright, Carver. Level you up quick. Alright, so 2 strength and willpower. Bump that stamina up. Ooh, Scythe or Whirlwind.
That's not the elf. Who is that?
It doesn't matter. We were told to kill whoever enters the house.
Oh boy. Oh, I did that too soon.
That's enough!
Oh, there's a mage, there's a mage. A slaver mage? Let's just freeze you up. And this is why we turn friendly fire off. What the mage drop? What the mage drop? What the mage drop? A ring. We'll take it. God damn it, Carver, what'd I say about saying the streets being busy?
But you made a serious mistake coming here.
Lieutenant, I want everyone in the clearing, now!
Captain!
Your men are dead, and your trap has failed. I suggest running back to your master while you can.
You're going nowhere, slave.
I am not a slave. I apologize. When I asked Anso to provide a distraction for the hunters, I had no idea they'd be so numerous.
We found him! It only took like 3 waves of baddies. 4 waves. So, oh my god, so many baddies to find Fenris. It feels right. But it was also so much work. We don't even have him yet. We still have more baddies to go.
You were responsible for this.
I'm the reason you're here, yes. My name is Fenris. These men were Imperial bounty hunters, seeking to recover a Magister's lost property, namely myself. They were trying to lure me into the open. Crude as their methods were, I could not face them alone. Thankfully, Anso chose wisely.
Everything Anso said was a lie, then?
Not everything. Your employer was simply not who you believed.
Feels like a lie.
If you couldn't fight them, why not just run?
There comes a time when you must stop running, when you turn and face the tiger.
That seems like a lot of effort to find one slave.
It is.
You can't just ask someone if they're no ordinary slave.
Does this have something to do with those markings?
Yes. I imagine I must look strange to you. I did not receive these markings by choice. Even so, they have served me well. Without them, I would still be a slave.
We'll keep good.
If they were really trying to recapture you, then I'm happy I helped.
I have met few in my travels who have sought anything more than personal gain. If I may ask, what was in the chest? The one they kept in the house?
It was empty.
I suppose it was too much to hope for. Even so, I had to know.
You were expecting something else?
I was, but I shouldn't have. It was bait, nothing more.
You didn't need to lie to get my help.
That remains to be seen.
Wow. Rude.
It's as I thought. My former master accompanied them to the city. I know you have questions, but I must confront him before he flees. I will need your help.
You lured me into a trap, and now you want my help.
If Anso had told you to divert an ambush of Tevinter bounty hunters, would you have done it?
It should have been my decision.
Had I known of you earlier, I might have asked you personally. I had only Anso to rely on, I fear. I'm not lying to you now. Please, help me do this.
It feels wrong to ask for money to help him kill his former master. Did we do confront him already? I think we did.
If it means fighting more slavers, I'll help you.
I will find a way to repay you. I swear it. The Magister is staying at a mansion in Hightown. Meet me there as soon as you can. We must enter before morning.
Alright, I think we can do... Let's try and recruit Fenris before we call it for the evening. I think we can do this in about 20 minutes. Right? No! I spoke too soon! What the hell? You guys, we're just trying to get home after an evening at the bar. Fenris, where'd you go? This is partially your fault. I'm blaming you. Alright. actually. Come on. Is that Carver out here fighting by himself? Yep. Oh god, they just keep dropping down. Isabella's having the time of her life. You hear her? She is a woman after my heart because she has the iconic battle phrase, if we kill them, we take their stuff, which truly is the spirit of all video games, RPGs, tabletop RPGs. Oh man, where's the closest exit? Are we going to have to fight our way out of Loa Town? We probably are. Alright, I think Fenris has to be in the party. I don't think he's an addition like... Ooh, what's over here? Ooh, we got a sack! We will take that sack. I don't think it's like Anders or Isabela, where they are the additional 5th unofficial party member. I think he actually gets added to your party. Oh man, this is gonna send us all the way across Hightown. We're gonna have to hit some baddies along the way, most likely. You know, we still haven't visited the Blooming Rose yet. We were gonna do that when we got Isabela. Alright, let's go ahead and save in case I'll lose someone. This game is just leveling someone up every few seconds. Dexterity, stamina. Let's put some more points into Bianca. Yeah, we'll do more damage to brittle targets since that's what my mage is hitting with pretty frequently. Pretty certain. Oh wait, nope, that's Hawk House eventually. So he's this way.
No one has left the mansion, but I've heard nothing within. Denarius may know we're here. I wouldn't put it past him.
I could stand to know a little more about this Denarius.
He is a Magister of the Tevinter Imperium.
Oh, is that all? Nothing to worry about then.
There, he is a wealthy mage with great influence. Here, he is but a man who sweats like any other when death comes for him.
He may have prepared some magical defenses.
They will not keep me from him.
Oh boy, yep, I gotta pick him. We're gonna take Carver with... I kind of want to take Isabela still. This is probably gonna be a bad choice, but let's go see how this goes.
Denarius!
And we may have to call this early because there's a very sad puppy outside my door. We're gonna see if she calms down. Okay, you know what? I think we want to put some into... Oh, he's got 3. Okay. I'm just gonna copy what we did with Carver for now. I may fix him later. And speaking of Carver, hey buddy! Open this door for me, would ya? Oh, sorry bud, that was definitely a trap. Alright, break the hold. Let's go everyone. Oh man, that's a lot of... Yeah, the doorway so people can get in here. Ah, more things, more things. Oh man, this is how a Magister booby traps his house.
He sends spirits to do his fighting for him. Denarius, can you hear me? Your pets cannot stop us.
You get to open the door then. Out you go.
On your guard!
And break the hold. Oh, I don't want to be in here. Alright, I'm trusting you two to get that guy. I'm gonna get this other one coming close. Okay, bad choice. Why are you guys not on him? And what are we all standing in? Okay, all of you, get out of that. Who's all in it? You? You? I think you're okay.
Get back! That's enough!
And they just ran right back into it. Carver. Go over there, attack him. Oh shit! Fire dude, fire dude, fire dude!
This will help, right?
Let's finish this!
Oof. I'm not gonna be able to fight this.
How about you?
Oh girl, move, move! Why are you trying to fight a rage demon?
Using potion.
Okay, now that got that.
Go down! Now you fall!
Alright, Carver. Oh, buddy. What are you doing that you can't take a health potion? That's so much red. Oh, just keep taking him down.
Time for a quick drink.
I don't know if we're gonna make it out of this if this is... We're gonna use all the health potions just in this intro. Is there anyone topped off? Ouch. Hey, we got one potion back. Alright. Carver, I think I should have an injury kit, I think is what I need. Yes. So you, I think Alright, so I want your cunning up. And yeah, stamina. I think. Once again, we might be changing these later, but for now. There's so many more rooms in this place. Oh. I was kind of expecting everything to attack us when we opened that. Everyone in? No, Mana, there's gonna be something in here. Time. There it is. Oh, it's a big one. It's a big one. So you fire. So everyone. Yeah, Isabela, you do him. You do him. Yep, you're already on it. Okay. Fire's not gonna do much. Oh no! Ah! There it is, my favorite phrase. Oh, thank you, Carver, for just attacking the guy that was gonna go towards me. Wait, no, that was Fenris. Oh, jeez. Oh, we got the key. Demonic ring. That sounds fishy. And if we weren't in a house that was being possessed by demons, I would be a little bit concerned. Okay, there's a lot of doors here. I may regret that in case, you know, I do a total TPK and really want to actually do this fight with more health potions, but... Ooh. Isabela, darling.
I'd like to something, but I can't.
When I carry you, you can't open my traps. Heartbroken. Pretty certain we can come back.
Look at that.
Alright. Where? Oh no! Why is it behind us? Trying to aim this. I got them, I think.
Now you fall. Get back.
Okay, Isabela's got that one. Help out my bro. Isabela has the best lines in the fight. Although I don't think I'd want to spank a shade.
done. I'd hoped... No, it doesn't matter any longer. I assume Daenerys left valuables behind. Take them if you wish. I need some air.
Don't mind if I do.
What a waste!
Of course we did.
Hey, another health potion to restock the, like, 5 we had to take at the entryway. We will take it, though. Ooh, demonic robes. Not sure I'd want to wear something a demon was wearing, though. Don't think it would fit. Alright, can I go out the front door, or do I need to go back out the... Nope, we gotta go back out the side. Oh, so much destruction. This is gonna be such a hassle to try and clean up. What is that? Is it just a statue? And it's facing the corner, because it misbehaved. Okay.
It never ends. I escaped a land of dark magic, only to have it hunt me at every turn. It is a plague burned into my flesh and my soul. And now I find myself in the company of yet another mage.
Don't look at me that way.
I saw you casting spells inside. I should have realized sooner what you really were. Tell me then, what manner of mage are you? What is it that you seek?
I don't know. What do you think I seek?
You are skilled. I know that much.
If you have a problem with my sister, you have a problem with me.
I imagine I appear ungrateful. If so, I apologize, for nothing could be further from the truth. I did not find Daenerys, but I still owe you a debt. Here is all the coin I have, as Anso promised. Should you find yourself in need of assistance, I would gladly render it.
Alright, so my theory is canon Hawke is Mage Hawke, but also the canon romance. I put my money in on Fenris, because Fenris is the only romance option who has a theme song, which is what is playing right now. It's literally called Fenris's theme. No one else has a theme song.
Your old master must want something more than just a runaway slave.
He doesn't want me at all, just the markings on my skin. They are lyrium, burned into my flesh to provide the power that Daenerys required of his pet. And now, he wishes his precious investment returned, even if he must rip it from my corpse.
Man, like, flirting, coming in quick.
Perhaps you can find a way to pay him back.
I will pay him back, in blood. You have no idea what he's done to me, what I went through just to get away.
I was only trying to help you.
That was unworthy of me. The truth is, I know nothing of the ritual that placed these markings on me. It was Daenerys' choice, one he now regrets.
I've seen some of your abilities. Do they come from those markings?
Some. All I know is that even in the Imperium, warriors such as myself are rare. Perhaps they believe I should feel honored.
Do you think your master will keep chasing you?
He is too proud not to. Perhaps one day the hunt will cost him more than he is willing to pay, but I doubt that matters any longer.
You didn't seem all that thrilled with me a moment ago.
You are not Daenerys. Whether you are anything like him remains to be seen.
I'm planning an expedition I might need help with.
Fair enough. Should you ever have need of me, I will be here. If Daenerys wishes his mansion back. he is free to return and claim it. Beyond that, I am at your disposal.
And Fenris recruited. Oh, I think that was the most difficult one so far. Although we did have to restart the Anders one because I screwed up and didn't read the letter. Oh, I didn't get the letter. Okay, hold on. We'll add Fenris really quick. Confirm party. Okay, I do plan on doing a friendship with Fenris. It's just as a mage, it is literally impossible to walk out of that conversation with a positive. So I think I got the lowest that I could possibly go on the negative. So he's gonna be like another Carver where we're gonna have to work from this backwards, but significantly easier than Carver because Carver starts as a rival because he's an ass. An ass with a really good story, but still a little brother ass. But yeah, I wanted to, let's pull up this journal. I think it's gonna be under side quests? Nope. Secondary? Nope. We want the codex, and it's gonna be under letters and notes. The Templar letter? Yep, okay. Sir Bardell, I've told you 100 times not to bother the Knight Commander with your pathetic questions. She's a busy woman and has no time to nurse you through your crisis of conscience. You are under my command. If you take issues with my order, you bring them to me or I will see you stripped of your knighthood. The mage Carl is dangerous and we must take steps to deal with him and his friends who are assisting his rebellion. I expect this done by next week. If I see fit, if I must see to it personally, I will also find out exactly why you failed to carry out your sacred duties. The Maker has given us a divine task, Bardell. We cannot fail him. So this is kind of the proof that there's a group of horrible-ass Templars even working outside of the realm of Meredith doing all these tranquils on these mages, which is terrifying. And you get to, with this letter now, it should either opens up a dialogue or opens up another side quest. I forget which exactly. I just know we want it. Because it's one of those little background lores that kind of help you understand why the city is going as crazy as it is. And you get to see more into the other bad actors as opposed to just, oh, it's all this one solid person. It's like, no, there's a bunch of bad people everywhere in this. It's a bad town. But I think we're gonna go ahead and save, do our 65th save with our big save marathon that we've been doing so far. And call it for the evening, but thank you all who stuck it out so far. Thanks to anyone who jumped in and lurked or anyone who stopped by just to hang out for a bit. I hope this was fun and you liked it. And yay, we have almost a full party. We are just missing Meryl at this point and Sebastian, who we can't get till Act 2 anyway. So hopefully later in this week, I'm leaning towards either Wednesday or Friday. Kind of leaning towards Wednesday right now, but I'll definitely post when I'll be back. And we'll come back and see if we can get the rest of our companions and start doing some of the main quests and start setting up some of those pillars for the Mage Hunter and the Arcane Defender achievement. Hey, No Fame Pod, thanks again for stopping by. I hope you guys had fun. Let's actually see who is still awake right now. And I see some tabletop people are still going. Let's go ahead and raid Swole Initiative Network. See if I can spell this right. Probably not. Alright, let's see how this goes. Yes! Hey! Alright, well thank you all again so much for stopping by. Let's go raid the Swole players and see what game they're up to. And hope to see you in a few days. Thanks for joining me on the GutPunchRP hiatus. Bye-bye!